fast mids, you got to be really careful as Pi. Yeah, so you see that box step at the start just to get Akira to second guess, and now we're playing. Both players have made a tough exchange.
Yeah. So far, Oreo's going to the grab twice. No shoulder there, but you're starting to see the side steps actually more on Oreo's side. And a huge launch, early seconds in the game, and a low to close it out.
It was nearly finished with that with that shoulder, as you saw. He hopped over, and it was an instant back turn attack, but there wasn't quite the right distance. Ooh, yeah, let's see if the whole move.
Hopefully, but Oreo's trying to find his openings. And there you have it, Pai-chan, known for death by 1,000 cuts, but Oreo is getting the low and now switching sides.
Beautiful hit throw, and yeah, nice string on side turn. You see that it created extra advantage, and then the choice is, do I go for another high or a low? There is a mid, so that actually created the shake that sold the round.
Yeah, you see Oreo's trying to just pressure with that that elbow coming on in, but it seemed Baira finally finding his footing in this match. Huge life lead on his side.
Ooh, went for the full string on side turn and managed to correct. I think Oreo's was, hey, where are you going?
Exactly. I think, like he's pointed out, just you're starting to see a little bit of the linearity being played here. Side turn at the right, side step right away, but a purple flash in retaliation from Oreo's and a push toward the corner.
Nice read on the super dashing elbow. So Pai's just hanging in last chance, and the low. Nice work by Oreo's.
Yeah, so far they're still trying to find openings, really quick exchanges here, but as you know, Virtua Fighter can go by instantly, and starting out buttons from Baira, Oreo's now in big trouble.
I think there was a jump attack attempt at the start, and you know, just jabbing at the start of the round is a pretty good move, and that was enough for a combo.
Definitely reaping the rewards here. Baira now looking to close it out. Oreos has to find a huge opening. No parry, and there you have it. Baira takes the game. Real good back and forth here, Berserk.
Yeah, and it was set up in the middle of that round there by a nice knockdown with a bit of Okazemi with the 3P into forward P string, which knocked him into the wall, and that allowed Baira to create the wall combo, and that sold the round.
Yeah. You started round start, right? I think the final round in particular started out with jabs. There's a jumping attack, but so far Pai with the side steps has been doing so much work. But as I say that, Oreos punishes with that palm and tries to continue on here.
The nice side hit, but went for the Yoho uppercut, which is a bit slower, and it gave Baira time to get out of it. Nice block. Last chance. Oh, nice read.
Wow. Incredible
Unfortunately,
stuff.
Oh, that's a One Direction sidestep. So Baira playing, you know, just for his life with a sliver left, but it wasn't enough.
So that's the One Direction moves out there. Able to, I mean, when you're playing with a pixel and a prayer, right, you got to gamble a lot. But now Oreo's dominating the early point here, but nice movement away from that wall. But does find it eventually. Baira now put in the work.
Beautifully done. Knowing your foot position is really important. Oh, here we go. Full combo, relaunch, second wall hit. That is some great tech right there.
Yeah, I mean, really back and forth, right? Now we're all tied up in one round each. First seconds really determines, and another side step here just to catch him.
I think that's something that's a bit tricky for a Pai player to consider. Even though she's quite fast generally, she can actually get beaten at round start.
Yeah, and as you're finishing your sentence there, Oreo's life just depleted there.
Yeah,
from multiple sides at mid checks, and there you have it. Baira takes the third round.
It was a beautiful use of side turn advantage to set that up. Another little bit of movement at the start just to sort of read what the opponent's going to do.
Wow, nice tech on the throw there, yeah. Able to get the double palms.
See, the double palms could have led to a much bigger combo. Nicely done.
That purple flash able to catch Oreo's in a huge disadvantage, and that is going to be it. Pai, or Baira's Pai, put it in the work here. I like how Oreo's kind of at the round start didn't start out with buttons. They kind of just stood on business and they didn't press anything. But I think at that point, Baira just built so much confidence.
Some great work.
No fingers crossed here. It's also a rank qualification match over here at Ruins. But Chill on the Shun getting launched right away for his trouble by Nori Shion.
A tough start for any opponent to wonder when will Leon go. So many great lows.
Yeah, just constantly pressing now. And just one more exchange, but Nori Shion, yeah, put it in the work here up against Chill. So first round, it's all right in the bag, but we move on.
Yeah, the speed of Virtua Fighter, you just really, the fact that we do 3 rounds, of course, makes a lot of sense because everything can burst so quickly and you have to take round by round to read your opponent and start to find your groove.
Yeah, so spectacular start by Nori Shion here. Again, the low is now a grab just to corner pressure. Deja vu of the second round here. So Chill still finding his footing in this matchup.
In that instance, he did wake up with the get-up kick and the distance was just perfect for the punishment.
Wow.
Another low start into the launcher.
Mm-hmm.
That was the right foot position for the wall hit. Neutral throw attempt, but Nori was ready for it. And Chill struggling now, just looking for a chance to sort of impose a little bit of his style on the match. Going into this.
And I like the urgency that Nori Shion is bringing to the table because we know Shun, once he gets the drinks going, gets his distance going, he really can snowball as a character. So good on Nori Shion. But man, Chill, hopefully you'll find something in this matchup to kind of rally back into this.
Yeah, I think so. I think the key is going to be just picking a way to start the match and trying to flow from there. Let's see how he does. Okay, evade. Oh, nice.
Couldn't get the grab to get the drinks going, but still a better start from the previous matches. Now gets sweeps of his own just to get the drink going.
Working hard with the mid attacks that interrupt and the low attacks to put off the opponent and starting to read those habits and go back to neutral throw. So he's shown the opponent a few things now. Obviously, Nori having the advantage early on. Chill's had a bit of a read. He's got a chance to come back.
Yeah, but as you say that, you know what? Yeah, Nori being more careful with how he approaches. Good duck to get the grab going. Drop the elbow.
Punishment. And I think Chill will take that. He leaped over because the wall, the edge of the ring there is deadly.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's still stage advantage here right at the center, but Nori Shion right on the tail of Chill here, tying up round per round here.
Tough finish at the end of that round. Nice. Lot of evasive moves for Shun, so Chill's finding his space so that he can place them on the screen. And I think he's struggling to get the stoppages here, so he's just got to take a look at what the opponent's doing just for a moment and finish with the combo. Beautiful.
Hey, excellent start. Yeah, I like the round start, right? You know, he's really just trying to pick his options, making sure he's aware of the lows that are going to come out, not get caught out with any whiff punishers.
Oh, a little unlucky there. So he went into the punch Sabaki from that stance, but the kick broke through. So a few of them are specific.
Call out here. Stage advantage. Yeah.
Okay, we're 2 rounds apiece.
Yeah, I started to see the urgency on Chill's side just to get the defense going. His back was about to fall from the stage. So now Nori Shion. Oh, the backswing didn't quite work out, but still, good start for Chill.
It's waiting on the ground, but Nori read that. You've got to know what your OTG moves are against Shun because he does lay on the ground low stance quite a lot. Good duck once again from Chill, really watching the sequence and knowing the opponent's moves. He knows the character matchup.
Yeah. No overheads. Oh, gets the Roo kick. Couldn't follow it up, but still tries to go up the... gets the grab. Man, that was actually a good back and forth. He started to see Chill, see the wheels start turning, but Nori Shion realizing the urgency of this matchup, doesn't want to give too much space to Shun, just kind of stuck to him like glue. Versus Lao, we're seeing kongoushin versus Koedo.
So Jean's been a really ascendant character in R.E.V.O, and we've seen a few really fantastic players like Virgo who won recently with Brad, but also plays Jean. Let's see how we go with Koedo.
Wow. pulling out the full strings, but kongoushin ducking and punishing. Now
Nice
2P just to interrupt. Yeah, you got to see them. They're interrupting each other, right? Now trying
That's
to
great
drop a
knowledge by
position.
kongoushin. He had his side to the wall, and you saw that the Jean actually went with the low side attack, and he blocked it effectively, and built off that to win the round.
Yeah, good momentum steal, and as you see the final sequence here, got another side turn situation, gets the grab, closes it out. How will Koedo respond?
Yeah, I mean, Jean's strings are nicely done with a little bit of a 2P to keep him bounced. But a reply there with the throw. One of the things that's hard to deal with is we just saw there, that second round was a little bit different because Jean has a really oppressive string game and he's got a lot of safe strings, so the opponent does want to just evade and watch out, and they've got to...
Wow.
Ooh, really chopping underneath those highs. There he goes again.
Attacking the legs and going for the 1P as well. That chop to the low, but now the movement coming out. As you were saying, Berserk, like there were some strings, but Koedo not really going for those strings, just going for these safe pokes. Now the strings are coming out, but on kongoushin's end, nice check on the throw.
Yeah, he's testing. He's playing a little bit of the string, then he's going to stop, but you can just bully your way through that sometimes. The issue is the turn taking is a turn for you as well. It's like, is he going to do the thing I hope he does? And if he doesn't do it, you're left waiting.
Yo, he's asking for respect. He's keeping going 2P, 2P. All right, take this grab. I choke you down, slam you. We're still at the center of the stage. 2P once again, but unable to tech the throw.
Guaranteed stomp. Ooh, he went for the fast, long range move, but that gives Jean a bit of time to evade. They're still testing each other in side turn. Oh, not quite.
Wow.
So he got a mild wall hit, okay? And then we see instead of doing another hit to land the wall hit, he knocked him off the wall. So he just had to play neutral again just one more time.
Sure, I like what Koedo tried doing, like introduce the parry, the sabaki, but now back to safe pokes. The 6-6P also by Jean is just so good as an approach. Now, wall pressure coming from kongoushin. Ooh, gets the throw, forward throw.
Yeah, that throw attempt was a setup, but yeah, Koedo said, I don't care. I'm going to come back and attack.
So tell me about Jean. I know he had some choice words for this character, but he has been a terror when it comes to just rank and also in competitive VF.
No, we love all the VF characters. It's
we do. I'm just saying that he's very prominent.
No, he's just been prominent, that's for sure. And there's, as you saw, particularly in that second round from kongoushin, he actually backstep evaded and watched for a second at the start of the round because even though he actually had really good interplay, the turn taking, the back and forth, one of the struggles is I think he might have been second guessing himself because he did quite well in the first round, and knowing that they're just adjusting room settings, knowing that Jean actually not only has equally fast jabs and mids, he's got good range mids, and he has strings that have quite a lot of safety, plus the punch sabaki. So you can't just assume a jab at the start of the round is going to be safe for you. And it's just a jab, but it's scary to do it against Shun. So that's an example of the mind game just at the start of the round for him.
I like that you broke that down, just making you second guess your offense. And Lao kind of string based. A lot of people like using a lot of those strings to keep it safe. But with Jean, with the tools you mentioned, plus the oppressive 2Ps that we have been seeing by Koedo, could make anyone second guess. But nice step. Couple flashes at the start, but we get a grab by Koedo.
Yeah, that was punishing the second step. So again, he's just got to find a moment where it's like, okay, I've got my turn. I'm going to stay on turn. Nice throw escape.
Wow, just
And there's the
constantly
low.
pressing. Oh my God, Berserk, that was crazy.
That's that pressure game. And so that was an attempt at that was a high that got a counter hit at the end, the start of that sequence. Whereas most of the other attacks were mids. Oh, there's that classic side turn setup from John.
True.
If he gets that, if he gets that charge move on side turn, it's guaranteed on the next hit.
True, man. Yeah, John with such scary setups and also the side turns also gets a wall throw as well. And now kongoushin on his last legs here tries to duck, but no, gets caught. That
was expertly done. You see how he charged for a second and then changed, So there's a couple of string ender options there. So kongoushin was like, I'm getting out of here, and recognizing it, he went to a circular attack.
Yeah, so incredible option. Gets the guard break. kongoushin back in action here. Back against the wall, but no, immediately just jogs for position now. Koedo looking for the finish, but no.
Oh, that was
it's kongoushin that gets it.
Knocked him back with the side turn hit there, and then used the off-the-wall attack to cause a guard break.
Beautiful stuff. kongoushin still in this, but just a mid-elbow to check him. kongoushin now got to be very careful.
And that's where it starts to get really tough, because you're trying to take turns and watch for the strings and blocking and returning with your own strings, but that's where Jen can say, okay, it's time to throw.
Whoa! Oh my god, trying to sidestep all the options, but look
There's
at that, able to get the
sabaki.
sabaki. Yep.
Straight through that. Oh, nice launch. And it's one more chance, same health on neutral.
Wow.
And beautiful. Let's just go for the classic sidekick, which is the fourth part of that that fundamental set of moves. Longer range, nice mid, good stuff.
Yeah, one of Lao's best options, but now approaching with the 1P and 6-6P. Now Jean trying to get a string game going. Oh, gets a jump and P. And now kongoushin now continuing on the offense.
kongoushin delaying his strings just a little bit to put the timing off, controlling the timing.
Okay. Oh, nice step from the 1P. Oh, but he's still on the chase here. Oh no.
It just shows you how hard it is to deal with. So with your side to the wall, there is a low sweeping punch that you saw there twice. He actually managed to evade it, and you can only evade in one direction against that attack. Just do nothing and stop your jab.
I mean, that's an excellent design on Sega's part. Like, hey, let's reward you for not pressing and being disciplined here and just allowing, okay, I'll take the wheel, you're going to do something. And just like that, we're going to see a Lei-Fei with an early start here.
Yeah, nice using an evasive low to start off the proceedings. And, oh yeah, there you go. Every low sweep is an opportunity to punish, and he did so.
Yeah.
We've changed whose back is to the wall, and again.
Really fast matchup we're seeing. Yasokami really take the advantage here, but a retaliation from Fujinohana.
Fujinohana there, good duck and PK punish, and we're just exchanging throw attempts and a couple of jabs that sees us through the round. Sometimes the simple stuff is the best, duck and jab.
Yeah. True. It's there for a reason. But Fujinohana, you know what, risking a lot with that low sweep of Jacky that's very punishable. Let's see if he's going to go back to that. Well, deja vu of how Yasokami is going to start this match off, pressing to the right side of the stage. But
another nice build up from Yasokami, starting with the low jabs and actually working them on delay. Here we go, Jacky's. Now the pressure's on. Jacky works on a lot of momentum there, so and the wall hit was all he needed to make the opponent feel like, I've got a block now, and so he cops a throw.
Yeah, we're seeing Fujinohana kind of dash in, play with a lot of the shuffle steps. They switch sides though, but a big hit onto the side of Yasokami.
Interesting, just watching that wake-up game. Waiting on the ground a little bit longer is just enough to put off the rhythm of your opponent. Holding side turn there.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah, constantly going back and forth here, but the side turn able to clip Lei-Fei here. Once again, gets the finish. Fujinohana on the board.
Fujinohana successfully hitting the kick guard cancelled in the middle of the combo, which is one of those chart techniques from Jacky.
Yeah, see that? He was able to do the kick cancel as well, just to keep him guessing. But Yasokami, tried to go for some string pressure, but like you said, the steps are happening. Gets the throw as well.
He did fail the jackknife kick there, and so he's got to re-win neutral. Ooh, that was so smart. The animation looked just like the beat knuckle, so the opponent actually ducked, but it was a mid, and he wore that right in the face. Right in his
PKG.
Cool glasses. This is the coolest monk.
Exactly.
He's come down from the temple and he's put his sunnies on. He's like, I'm here to win in the streets.
Yeah,
so he's got to make an adjustment now.
Yeah, the adjustments will have to be made. I think Fujinohana, slow start. I think he did try to gamble a lot with those lows, but it's terrifying when you see a Jacky player get that momentum, get very comfortable with feinting with the PKG cancels, those shuffle steps as well, and like you said, the beat knuckle also just forcing him to go to duck, and then once he sees the reaction, goes for the beat knuckle, and then it's a checkmate from there.
Yeah, so Jacky's. We were talking earlier about if you're going to make a tier list in Virtual Fighter, and it's going to be a fairly compressed tier list. But Jacky's consistently been at or near the top, so that's one of those. That's one of those challenges. And Lei-Fei's considered a little weaker, but we saw a lot of good signs here from Yasukami.
Yeah, we did see a little bit of that string or like the stances come in, but unfortunately, Fujinohana had the wherewithal to really play with the movement step. He at one round he kept stepping left, right, like where he just couldn't get any string-based offense going. So hopefully we'll see a bit of adjustments coming on Lei-Fei's side. We do also have confirmation onto our next match, but we'll just hold on to that in just a bit. Give me time to learn how to pronounce the name. So again, apologies, chat. We are trying to fire on all cylinders here, but once again, thanking each and every one of you for joining us here for the Virtua Fighter Open Championship online qualifiers for the APAC. This is only the first one. Next one's coming up next week, and we're headed back to the arena.
So it's Yasukami's chance to return the favor, as he actually put in a lot of good work in the first 2 rounds, so he knows that he can take advantage. Wall hit, and not too much there, but good advantage taken, and he's holding control of the match.
Yeah, he is so far with these lows, and that is a very confident round number 1 for Yasukami's side. String-based pressure kept interrupting with Lei-Fei's lows and 2Ps. So what's going to happen on the side of Fujinohana?
That was really well read. Just a jab to stop and throw, really keeping the opponent guessing. Wow. And now it's Jacky's turn to put the wall pressure on.
Oh my
that was
God.
An attempt to... That circular would have been a wall hit if it wasn't blocked.
True. You see that kick cancel there from to get a great retaliation in round number 2.
And it's a constant read while you're against the wall like that. Side turn to the wall, where is the foot position? Because it changes what direction your sweeps go.
True. Side switch here, but low high just for the knockdown. Constant moving pressure here on the side of Fujinohana. Ooh, couldn't move that way.
Nice work by Fujinohana. He actually stepped out of his stance there because he saw that the opponent was ready. And now he's got to just, ooh, nice throw escape. And it's Jacky's advantage now. And there you have it.
Wow.
So that's an experience. That's experience with the matchup showing, because he delayed and then went for that's the Sabaki attack that comes out of that stance and easily evaded.
There we have it.
Jump mid.
True. Gets the throw as well. I think the wheels are turning on Fujinohana's favor, but nice throw attempt here on this side of Yasukami.
That low was just enough stun to get the wall hit, and that's built the damage for this part of the round. And we're just looking. This is dangerous. Yeah, the 2P.
I sighed a bit of relief there because Jacky getting the grab, but nice duck.
It's one of those clutch things. The opponent knows you just want to close it out, and you're going to go waiting. Does he know that the low is coming?
True. But still, Yasukami can't rest on his laurels just yet. Needs to finish his food on the table, needs to finish his plate, gets another throw, continues on the pressure here.
That was beautiful micro movement by Yasukami to actually step in, then duck the throw and realize, okay, I've got a chance and throw back. So that built the round just there. So good signs.
Yeah, you're starting to see the decision making, or like you're starting to see the 4D chess being played by both sides. Constantly conditioning each other to duck, constantly to move. We saw a lot more movement, but you did see the wherewithal for Yasukami to kind of just, all right, let's wait a bit, be able to get the grabs, wait for him to have that deer in the headlight moment. So our first 1-1 for this block for the top hour of this tournament. So let's see who's going to take this one, Berserk.
Yeah, and I think Yasukami, we showed really good adjustment. He showed signs in the middle of the match that he lost first up, that he knew how to deal with Jacky, but it's obviously a big mountain to climb, and we're seeing a similar thing happen. He actually chose to change the stage. He felt that the arena, a closed environment, he wants the wall, but now it's Fujinohana's turn to change the stage and choose to whether it'll be to his advantage to go to looks like City. It's another fence. It's not hugely different, but there's a little bit more space, it looks like. So maybe that's what he's looking for here.
Hometown advantage also, I guess. Taking the monk to the city with the shades on.
Yeah,
We will
that's
see
right.
how this one's gonna go. But yeah, like you said, not much of a difference. The wall pressure was mainly on Yasokami's side, so Fujinohana wants to, put some pressure on the wall here.
It is a square stage versus the octagon, which means more
Right.
side turn danger in the octagon. Here we go.
True.
Good first exchange and throw escape back to neutral. Offensive move to the side, and then a nice evade for the full combo, and
Wow.
throw into the wall.
I like that. Rolling on in
chance.
just for the pressure. Oh, but we do see Fujinohana, gets swept up off his feet, and now we see
nice to
Yasokami
see.
with the advantage.
Nice to see a normal wake-up kick land. It's one of those things.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, oh yeah, we got to be careful with those. So now let's see how this is going to play into the Yomi game of this two players.
That was
Cancel.
superbly read there by Fujinohana. Jacky's one of the few characters with a mid-circular attack, and as soon as he saw that stance come out, he rolled with it, because we've seen twice Fujinohana go into the stance, realize he hadn't got a hit, and actually step, and he actually hit the step immediately.
So let's see if this is going to make Fujinohana second guess his offense, because he did gain that round, but will he go back to those circular kicks? Okay, just gets the cancel and goes for the mid checks here from the 6P.
Fujinohana's still doing some great... Oh, the knife kick again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your wall
Dagger.
hit. And rebound, full combo. So here's the chance, we're at equal. Who's going to get neutral? There's that low punch, but Jacky just a little bit of delay on that string. Look, this is even as Fujinohana is actually really close to being able to overcome that.
Yeah, it's honestly a battle of inches at this point, and it really comes down to the wire. Not in the seconds, but terms of like pixel per pixel. Nice step for him to get the 2-hit string. Now the wall is his.
And just because it was off the wall hit, that standing kick actually was able to cause damage as that Nokizemi off the ground. And after you've been pressured that much, a throw is a great move.
Berserk, this is as close as it can get. We're at the final round already. The final set gets a 2-hit string. The windmill punches, tries to go for the rolling grab, couldn't get it.
Oh, nice. That a jumping full circular attack.
Yeah.
So Jacky at that point was actually going for the low, but even if he stepped, it covered the option. So wonderfully read.
Oh, has been coughing, man. He's kind of sick.
Yeah,
Shun's still getting sauced up. I don't know if that goes well with age, but
look at
right
that beautiful costume.
Look at Gorgonzola really flexing the cool costume here. But Shun getting the grab, already got 4 drinks here.
Yeah, a quick exchange of normals from each and 2 throw attempts. So we're at even, really beautifully evaded, and then the pressure. Grab that extra hit off the ground thanks to the wall. That's really a tough read.
And wake up strings. Okay, I like the Gorgonzola cheese. Loves the strings.
Oh, okay. He attempted the standing low, yeah. Which is usually quite fast, but yeah, the Gorgonzola knows where to place the cheese.
Yeah, the string cheese.
I'm gonna have to find another spot. Well, the guard break is pretty easy. That's tough.
Oh, that's true. Gets the stomp as well. Nice whip punish by Gorgonzola, and now big situation here. Not the stage advantage on Gorgonzola's side here, and also life advantage, by the way.
Strong use of the sweep there from Lau, and then another step just to keep the pressure on. It's like you're not taking your turn back. It's mine.
Definitely. So now walls are in. Let's see if poroli can kind of bounce back into this. Gets the Roo kick.
And you saw that the hesitation mid-string there was just enough and open for Poro.
True. Poro, though.
That low was so fast. Do it again. Do it as much as you want.
Just to get back into the match, right? That's one of Shun's deadliest tools there. Slides on in for that finish. So Poro finally on the board here. Let's see if he can keep up with this relentless pace. At 12 drinks, hopefully he can.
Another good evade, not wasted. Good string, and he's really judiciously using the guard break because he's playing to his strengths with this loud strings. But if you finish your strings, then you're at a disadvantage. So you've got to make sure you're confirming your hits. And what he's doing is he's stopping at different moments. He's delaying, then stopping, and it's putting off the timing for the defense of the opponent.
True. I think we did see a lot of the success coming from that one KK of Shun, the low kick. But as you said, when the delay on the strings, the constant movement really pressuring, the high output of just constantly overloading your defenses really puts rounds on the board for Gorgonzola. So let's see how Shun's going to kind of adjust. We did think he was kind of going for that Taka, but let's see if he's still going to stick with a Shun in this matchup. Seems like he will, as we're going to change towards the stage.
Stage change, yep. And the other thing to say about Lau, of course, he is a chef, so he eats clean. He maybe he'll just stay healthy forever.
Hopeful, fingers crossed, man. I don't know, but I like how Sega was able to kind of still keep age the characters, but also give them that personality. Lau, you see, like he really did age, but Shun, still very iconic with how he looks. I hope they still stay, man. They're synonymous to the Virtua Fighter family. But yeah, a lot of time did pass, though.
I'm gonna say I think they'll both be in it. I really do.
Okay.
So Sega now has to do that so that I'm not alive.
We're on the stream, guys. You're calling Berserk. What he says has to go. So hopefully, Sega, people at Sega are watching. Please keep our Shuns and our Laos in the game.
Well, I mean, it is sort of an old man game at this point. Maybe not 80 years old. It's one of those things. Like, yeah, we've got some venerable players in their 40s who are doing very, very well, which is one of the wonderful things about fighting games at this point in time. Popularized in the 90s, and many of us are still playing. So why can't the characters live on as well?
Exactly. I'm excited to see that. We're heading to our statues here, and a bigger stage here, and a half wall.
Oh, so we've got a nice side turn stun, and Horo gets his hits in and taking advantage in the first part of this match. Gorgonzola struggling to reimpose after that throw escape.
True, and just like that, just the jab to close it out. And we're ending at 6 drinks by Poro, so excellent stuff. Good reset of momentum here on Poro's
Maybe a bit
side.
desperate with that big launch attempt, but...
True.
Yeah. Going back to smaller attacks, smaller strings.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. That's my launcher.
Yeah.
And he knew where the wall was. That was nicely done. You see, he didn't do another string ender there. He did a roundhouse ender. That's to take drinks off Shun.
Oh, yeah. Constantly you have to adjust your combo just to get him sobered up, right? But even though that was an excellent sequence of events on the side of Gorgonzola, Poro now answering with 2 rounds in the bag.
And that's one of the tough things when you're fighting Shun. You might say, well, look, I've got to deal with the drinks, and I'm going to take some drinks off him. But sometimes it means doing a little less damage. And Shun can just get up and say, thank you very much. I'll take that back.
Thank you for sobering me up. And now I take the round here and gets another throw. We're at 11, just like that. Oh, my God. 3 straight Berserk.
That was really, really tough for the defensive player against Shun, because he runs up, he's in your face, and that's where most of Virtua Fighter is played, as we've been talking about, right up close. And at neutral, with nothing happening for just a split second, Gorgonzola had to think, what is he going to do? I've got to watch out for that pass low. He started to duck, and then the mid hit him. That was it.
True. And also something that Poro is doing really well is, impose his will, and when it was Gorgonzola's turn, like, constantly impose the step, the movement, and also the backdashing. So, constantly in his face and just allowing him to just impose his will. Again, it was really fast, so it's kind of hard to dissect it. Hopefully, we're going to see another stage change here for Gorgonzola to rally back into this match. But right now, we're looking at 1 game each.
And we had a question in the chat asking if the drink charges do something for Shun, and does he spend them? He doesn't spend them, he just builds them up. He gets redder in the face, and he unlocks more moves, and he gets more powerful. He actually hits harder. So it's actually up to the opponent to deal with that. Like, you don't want to let Shun get away on you in terms of drink count. So every character has moves which do reduction to the drink counter. Mostly things like sweeps and certain attacks in the middle of strings, like uppercut style move usually. So that's what we're seeing. There was a moment there where Golden hit Shun into the wall and bounced him, and then he could have done another combo string, which would have been a few more hits, but instead he just did his circular sweep, because that would take 2 drinks away.
Yeah, so trading off, yeah, like Berserk mentioned, drink to get reduced, but you're exchanging damage. So shout out to the people in chat also asking questions and keeping us company. But now we're at the final game here between Gorgonzola and poroli.
Ooh, a nice attempt. So elbow into the launcher there from Gorgonzola, and Poro just kept back. Oh, that donkey kick and combo. That is just so tough to deal with. It beats highs, it beats lows. You've just got to block it or step it.
Yeah.
And now we're close.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's that low high kick where we called out. Shun getting kind of sauced up at the end of the round. 5 drinks here. Usually you want to be in the, above the double-digit range here just to be a real threat. Big low start here and a follow-up by
and the classic Virtua Fighter stomp attack.
Exactly.
Oh, he wasn't quite ready for his own launcher, but Lao says, I've got one of those. How do you like it?
Let me show you. Exactly. Tech rolls away from the wall here. Nice movement on Gorgonzola.
Nice wake-up attempt. So that was an attempt to stuff the wake-up kick, and he's watching carefully.
Oh my god. He's going after those Roo kicks, but Gorgonzola putting a stop to it with that sweep. So good retaliation and response on Gorgonzola.
And he attempted to actually take another drink after the buzzer, but didn't quite land that sweep. Okay. Oh, nice guard break. Full string needs to get that wall for the extra hit, and he gets it. And now we're worried about the side turn situation.
Yeah, we back at 8 here. Oh, wow, gets the chicken kicks, and now able to push towards the center of the wall here. Nice
that was good.
on the low.
Oh, not quite. So that evade, he had to block at the end, but Gorgonzola still finishes out. The wall game is really working for him here.
It is. Yeah, you gotta love the city for that, Gorgonzola. But I mean, just one wall stagger here gets him the round with a pixel and the prayer. Big sweep on Lao.
I love that. That's one of those moments where you want to finish the string. He's shown the opponent throughout the earlier rounds that he's going to stop his strings, and this time he finished it. And he went all the way through the round. So great work by the chef, Lao, Gorgonzola, laying out the cheese.
Beautiful stage design here. But like you said, both characters really good when it comes to the approach and good when it comes to strings. So both two-piece checking each other, but a purple flash is going to take it for Shiro.
There's that side turn attack that nicely read, and I love that. I'm so jealous of that. You see that mid? That's a circular mid. Not many characters have that. Jacky has
blessed up, yeah. Jacky is blessed up with that circular mid. But now Densetsu, good response here. Charge it up, he says.
Oh, that's nicely ducked. That's actually hard to commit to. And Jacky, Shiro's coming back. Nice combo, actually. Good bread and butter, Jacky. Oh, he read that low and takes over with the mid. And
I like the retaliation. Densetsu had a really good start, but Shiro finding that opening.
Ooh, big
see
stun.
the fancy stuff, yeah. Able to get really playing with the range of Jacky so well here. Full charge back.
There it is.
Charging everything up. Yeah.
Unblockable at that point because he did an offensive move rushing to the side and immediately charged. And even though that you've got a little bit of that charge time, it's heinous. You've really got to read it quickly.
True, nice duck to the high string. Okay, gets the wheel kick, and now Densetsu on the board.
And that rolling kick, look at the range there. So he backdash first, making extra space, and that's really hard to deal with because it comes in pretty fast.
Okay, 6-6P finds the gut. Oh my god. Able to get a huge opening here. Densetsu, low high string, charge up the mid, another rolling kick. Wow.
And he actually... that was 2 strings together. See that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, throwing hands, dude. Swinging for the fences. Now Densetsu.
He didn't even bother charging there. That's where the read is on Jean. It's like, okay, the charge is coming. I need to interrupt it. But he just wasn't doing it.
Oh, I like how Shiro's staggering his timing now and constantly peppering in these lows. Side turn. Oh my goodness. Finishing touches here on Shiro's side with the sidestep. Able to get a whip punish. Densetsu now finding the finish here.
He nearly tied that together with a side turn combo, but he just missed it. And so there's one last chance for Shiro here.
Oh!
Back throw to see that out.
Throw. Jeez, that was crazy. What a comeback on Densetsu's side. Shiro pulling out all the stops from the first 2 rounds, but Densetsu getting the timing going, playing with a lot of the strings of Jean, and also like charging it up. So yeah, really
the
putting
mind game
everything on the
right
table.
there at the end, like the mind game of okay, I've just gotten up from having been attacked and I've got to watch out for a throw. He was probably holding forward and throw escape right there because the wall was behind him, and that is the most dangerous throw. But I think that's the 2 choice, and Densetsu said, well, I know you are worried about my forward throw. Here's a back throw. I don't need that much damage to finish this round.
I like how you broke that down because it's the whole I know I'm going to do this, so I'm going to not do that and do this instead. So
and now I know you know, and everyone starts going to neutral throws.
It's starting to look like a Christopher Nolan movie with all the twists and turns.
That's
like,
right.
what do we do? But that's what you got to love about Virtua Fighter, folks. But Shiro looking to get back on the board in quite the competitive start.
Starting with the evade.
Densetsu, low high string, charge up the mid. Oh, but we get the 3-3P. Constantly pushing for the wall. Boom. A lot of damage.
That's so hard to deal with. Mid into low, then mid, and now Densetsu gets a chance to just impose a little bit of his own gameplay on the match.
He charged it up. We've seen this before. Densetsu with the comeback. Oh my god.
It's another example of show the opponent one thing last time, no charging, charges it up this time.
Fully charged up. Solar panels. We're charging everything here. Oh, nice whip punish here on Densetsu's side. The movement to the 2Ps.
Ooh, double evade.
Yep. Okay.
Into the mid. Taking turns.
Man.
Ooh, okay, so he shook out and blocked in time.
Yeah. High level matchup. We're seeing charge. No, we move, says Shiro. Trying to go for the uppercut here. Low high gets the lay, but no, Densetsu. Eat the string. Get the knee. Wake up.
It was a really good choice
low.
because he actually blocked the low, and then Shiro had to decide, well, what is he going to come at me with? And you go for the guard ray.
Yeah, keep swinging, says Densetsu. Now, a bit of a reverse happening of Densetsu getting the first 2 rounds. Shiro's got to put rounds on the board here for him to stay alive. Gets the first low sweep. PK punish. Delayed.
So much insane movement at the start of that round. That is unblockable on the low after blocking the high.
Man. And then, speaking of the low, going for that low kick guard once again. So Shiro finally gets round number 3 here.
But Densetsu's still at an advantage in terms of rounds, so he can maybe control the pace of the match a little bit more here, knowing that he's got that advantage.
Not
Nicely
charging
done.
it up.
So that was safe into a fuzzy guard and keeping the advantage. A nice throw to turn things around.
Yeah, true. Okay.
In the middle of the
Constantly
field
peppering
now.
these lows. Yeah, they're trying to jock for position here. As Shiro, not much
That's those basics we were talking about. Jab into elbow, jab into elbow. Take your turn if you can.
The sweet science of Virtua Fighter, folks. We're seeing it here. Completing strings, empty jump low, couldn't get it. Densetsu takes it over Shiro.
Densetsu knew which way that foot was moving, and he evaded up into the screen to his back because he knew that the sweep flowed from front to back for this tournament.
Ooh, okay, so finally, I'm excited to see this. We did say Akira might be a prominent character we're going to see in this matchup, or in this tournament at least, but Taka, though, a welcomed addition here to this tournament.
Yeah, Taka was introduced in VF3 and returned in VF5 once they figured out how do we do such a heavy character with... Every character's got unique animations with Taka. Because he's so heavy, the animation's actually different. And Akira says, I don't care how heavy you are. You real hard.
Yeah, he just wants to throw hands, make the earth shake, and just continue on. So excellent start for Akira here.
And now it's Taka's turn just to say, look, I can do that jab elbow thing. Ooh, full string attempt, blocked and punished. Now it's a throw.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with that headache throw, or at least that throw that Taka can produce to the table. But now, headbutt punish here on the whip by Taka.
Yeah, a little unlucky because he went into the step, but so maybe just playing out that string early, a slight desperation perhaps, and it's 1 round apiece. So Taka, no slouch.
Yeah, great retaliation by Namiwaru. So let's see how Hato Sama's gonna try and get back into this. Tachi I stands to evade the high, but gets the palm here and now pushes towards the corner.
Yes, apologies, correction. It's Hato Sama versus Namiwaru. the in-game names are a little bit different.
That's okay. Yeah, I had a bit of a technical issue here, but we're all good now. So again, shout outs to production for keeping us in check. Big low check on the side.
It was 2p, it was 6p, and then the sweep. Just get your opponent thinking that the jab is coming, but not enough there, and Namiwaru and Hato-sama just knocking each other back and forth at this point.
Yeah, Hato-sama doing a great job, a good start for Namiwaru.
Well read with the low block. Because that is a stomp attack. You actually have to block low because it hits low. Here's that back throw head, but let's get that.
Push towards the wall here is breakable, but now a nice ducks, fuzzy ducks on Hato-sama side, and he does get the victory here in the first game.
So Hato-sama not intimidated because there was a few moments there where Namiwaru actually he got the big setup for Taka that he's always looking for, the back throw into the combo, led him towards the wall, and that's where you don't want to be, and totally fearless. He got up and just did what he needed to do.
So we talked about Akira for a bit, but talk to me about Taka here, and as we head towards the temple. What would you want to see more of Namiwaru do with this Taka character?
Round one.
I think there's a few interesting stances from Taka that could throw off the flow of the match here. Where he's got a few options that will keep Hato-sama guessing. So we'll see if he starts to go into those.
Yeah. So far, just throwing PPPs and getting the grabs going. Nice low. Wow, just constantly opening up. Yeah, the defenses of
And we saw
Hato-sama.
an attempt at the big chop as well. That actually Sabaki certain moves. So yeah, he's definitely trying to throw something out on screen here that's going to change the dynamics.
Wow. Yeah, big rushing elbow, but nice blocks and defense so far, but you got to be careful. Gets the throw here.
That was one of those times where he just ran out of steam, and the throw says it's my turn. Ooh, a pick up from the low. He read
down here.
That was awesome. That was a read of seeing his opponent wake up crouching, and he did a low throw to reposition him and finish him with the combo.
Beautiful sequence of events here by Namiwaru. So he's definitely in the driver's seat in this match, but gets the two palm shove, but they switch sides.
The nice string finish, and you can see the combo just looks a little bit different. Taka's so big, you can't do the same combo as you do on everyone else.
Big boy combo, but big throw here on Namiwaru.
You can hear the neck just stretching a little bit there.
And also the back. Let me readjust that from all the sitting. Okay, lower back. Chiropractor there.
Yeah, that's right. You'll feel better after this, I promise.
Taka guaranteed, folks. But
Akira just has to have a little rest, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
But, so we're one round apiece.
That was actually a really dominant start. And we were talking about the different stances, right? But what was put on display was a lot of movement and a lot of throws on the side of Namiwaru. Again, Taka considered one of the best grapplers in this game, and we saw that on full display here.
Yeah, but he also has surprisingly fast jabs with the palm punching with Sumo. And so he does have the ability to just upset the opponent's flow and put them under pressure. And then once they're hesitating, there's a few big swings he can take, which we saw a little bit of. The big chop attempt was blocked, but a few of the other setups, such as the low into mid palm launcher and the throw setups.
We're back at City here. We always settle the beef here at City. It's a map that's always reached the third game, so let's see how we're gonna change it up.
Rough. That was jab immediately into throw. He wasn't going to wait until the opponent blocked.
Nah, he just went for it right away. But real tough go here for Hato-sama. Gets his back readjusted once again. Namiwaru in the lead.
And a nice evade into throw, knowing the opponent's feeling the pressure and wants the block.
Incredible stuff. Now, introducing some 2Ps, but he gets a big sweep. No crouch grab here. Elbow.
So he must have interrupted something there. Got the super dashing elbow into a combo. And a back throw setting up a nice Dragon Lance combo. We're looking... Oh, that's looking good for Hato-san.
Yeah, and the Dragon Lance combo, just trying to maximize the combo here for him to be able... Again, you have to adjust your combos based on Taka here, because he is the big boy. Speaking of big boys, try to get some big damage here. Couldn't get the stomp though. Ugh.
Yeah, I think he could have got a little hit on the juggle, but maybe didn't read that he got that mini launch, and so he just went for the ground attack. Ooh, nice evade into the elbow.
Yeah. Try and go for those guard breaks as well. Stomp on him. Pixel left.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So after being stomped on, he's like, I've got to sweep back, but the little backdash and a punish with the 3K sidekick.
Yeah, the layers are starting to show now on the gameplay here and the decisions that these players are making. Constant low jabs here to open them up.
Yeah, okay. that 2P got evaded, so we did another one just to keep the opponent on pressure.
And these throws are landing. Okay, good adjustment here.
Really good
elbow.
Combo.
No. Whoa, berserk.
That shoulder ducks under the high. You see the jab attempt here. No, it might have been a throw. Either way, the hit lands, and we're 2 rounds apiece.
Yeah, final round here, deciding round here. Who's going to stay alive in winner's pools? Gets his lower back adjusted once again. Taka. Gotta be very careful with his approach.
Again, mid. It's my turn. I'm keeping this turn. Akira says, no way. You're not going to slap me. I'm going to elbow you.
Oh,
nice evade.
Nice escape on the throw. With the headbutt catches him, and that's going to do it. Taka taking it. Namiwaru. Excellent adjustments for him to take the 2-1 game up against Hato-san. So Osage versus Kubinashi. Oh, we got the deep mountain here.
Oh,
again,
we call them the taco stages. These.
Yes.
So you've got a long side with a ring out and walls close by. So even after just 2 hits, there's a wall hit. And
exactly, aggression.
Lei-Fei taking advantage.
Pushing towards the ring out here. Brad, wow, gets the circular just to get the wall splat, but no. Low, nice interruption.
Fighting for his life. As you see 2 2Ps in a row, that's a desperation sign.
Yeah,
and then the nice duck out of the high.
Yeah, Osage trying to pull out all the stops, trying to sway his way for offense, but the duck was able to find it, and now that was Kubi able to find his opening. Low to the wall.
Oh, nicely read. That sweep, he knew what direction he was going to send the opponent, so he got a couple of wall hits from there. And now we're just waking up watching who is going to take the next turn.
Wow, just aggressive start. And now towards the mid game, trying to go for the windmill punches. Nice duck on the low here. Oh, gets the throw. Doesn't do the job yet. The wake up kick gets punished. Yeah, excellent stuff. You started to see them checking each other with just safe pokes right towards the middle of the game there, but now seems like Lei-Fei is really.
See, he actually threw out a button just as wake up was happening, and then micro stepped backwards.
So
here we go.
Kubi still on the offense here. Nice movement. Trying to play away from the wall, but that circular kick is going to be able to get that wall stagger.
They both know they've got the side to the wall, and they were stepping one another, looking for that opportunity. And this time, it is grabbed by Kogo. Sorry, Kubinashi.
Yeah. Oh, Kubi. Okay. My apologies. I don't know if I got that switched up. Oh, it's Osage. Okay.
Oh, it is Osage. My mistake.
Yeah. Oh, all good.
There's the knee you got to watch for with Brad.
Man, that is such a scary tool to use. The sidestep. Ooh, unable to get anything out of it, but still. Low, we move, but the Sabaki. Lei-Fei now.
Oh, and the Superman punch, as we call it. If you see it coming, it's easy to evade, but he was doing it on wake up, so there was less time for Osage to react to it, causing a slight guard break, and he built the closeout of the round from there.
That low sweep was so far-reaching at the end there, so you got to be very careful to watch your legs up against Lei-Fei, especially if he's in that stance. So. Yeah, great start, I would say, for Kubinashi, but Osage, we started to see a bit of moments of brilliance with that. Especially, I want to see more of those jumping knees that he's, that launch combo. Maybe changing up the stage. I know the taco stages really promote aggression at the start because the wall is right there. But maybe we need a bit of a freedom for Osage to move around, get his game plan going.
I think it's definitely a matter of the player's personal style. There are some players who get really nervous on those taco stages and feel that the wall is really oppressive, it's so close. And then when you're playing the long game and you find yourself moving and evading in a way that might be a little unwise, and then if you get launched, anyone with a good corner carry combo to send you towards the other side suddenly you've got pressure of a ring out. So they are really nerve-wracking stages at times.
They are. It seems like we're going to City. We always sell the beef at City, man. I have to ask, how do you feel about the taco stage? Are you for it? Are you don't really like the stage? If you would pick a stage for your gameplay,
I probably wouldn't pick it, but I'm now comfortable on taco stage. It's one of those things that it is high. It's high tension. You've got to really look at, okay, is the opponent going to deal an attack at the start of the round, or am I going to do that? You just don't have much room. But here we are. We've got a little bit more space here on City stage. And aggression to start with. Oh, nice. That back throw was so smart, getting a little bit of a wall stun and taking the advantage back. So we're both at even now. That's a special high with that high kick because there was a fade attempt to that side. You see that? He was trying to move. It looks like a normal linear attack, but it's a special high that does take in lows.
Just like that, Kubinashi not threatened by that, but the the sways to get the grab.
You got to sway twice for free because the opponent's so intimidated.
Yeah, that's what happens. Now the circular to try to flat him against the wall here, but the knee's gonna find its target. Osage making quick work here. Two dominant rounds for Osage.
And you might be right. Maybe he just needed to feel like he had enough space to impose his flow on the game.
True, yeah.
Nice
sways, but no.
That's a meaty mid, and that's a strong round. And that was a slight step. You see the counter hit flash.
Yeah.
They were both stepping, and he read it well.
True, he did. So Kubinashi able to actually kind of put the stop to the momentum, but as I say that, he gets grabbed. So Sage now gotta be very careful. Gets low jab, and now push for corner carry here.
Not quite to the wall, but it was enough to actually hold him in place, so there's no back step escape. And Kubinashi holds the pressure, and he's looking at match point.
Yeah, match point, survival point. Oh my god, he starts it out with a windmill. Okay, but back turn elbow. We keep going here with the pressure. Confidence building up from the first and second round, but trying to steal each other's turn with the low jabs.
Nice. The guard break takes advantage, and it's a big turnaround there for Osage. He's now 1-1 with Kobayashi, who looked like he was going to take it. I think we're going to have an interesting choice here because I reckon we'll see a stage change once again.
I mean, go back to the taco stage. He found a lot of success there, so he could go back. We did kind of talk about how your mindset would approach here. It seems like, oh no, just the arena. So a smaller stage, but not too high tension with the steel taco stages. So
that's pretty interesting because an earlier Lei-Fei was also choosing arena.
Oh
because,
side
it's an octagon. You've got multiple sidewalls to choose from. So it's not all about rushing your opponent and getting a direct hit on a wall with their back straight against the wall. I think there's an attempt at confusion here and using side hits to create more advantage and so we'll see if that's what he attempts here.
Speaking of that, I mean, Brad got a lot of sidewall attempts from the circular moves, but Lei-Fei also has those tools, right? Back turn options. We're at the wall now.
Oh, there it is. Nice little guard break and a side hit. Converts it to a wall hit. One more. He just kind of took it easy.
Yeah, just all gas, no brakes type of round there by Lei-Fei.
Slightly delayed, All right, who's going to... Okay. He read the step. So Osage under pressure. He tried to backstep.
Jesus. He read the step.
It's all off the step at the start of the round and then flows with the momentum.
Yeah, big reads here. Now conservative start with the two Ps on Lei-Fei's side. Yeah,
He's decided he can't do that every time.
Yeah.
That low attempt was blocked and then that's a launcher. No stop. Oh, that step attempt was not too bad, but he's getting hit right at the end.
My goodness.
So,
oh gosh. Kubinashi Raida, folks, moves on in winners pools, but like you said, you know what? Really big reads at the start and capitalized on that.
Extra in the combos here. So we
I'm
saw
excited.
Densetsu earlier, and yeah, it's an exciting match. We'll see how the strong offense rooted in an amazing defense. We saw that too, an evade into a crouch, jabbing, and then the 6P punished by Reorao.
Yeah, Reorao starting off with PPPs at the get-go, but Densetsu, we did see kind of a diesel start in his first match we did see on stream, but constantly checking with 6-6P, lows now with the 1P.
Side to the wall we've been talking about.
Ew.
Oh, that's so much damage. And then the opponent freaked out, they stand up, they just want to block, he goes for the low. That's so hard to do.
Able to get the best out of that exchange. Densetsu now. Constant movements to the side at PPP, but now gets the Hurricane Rana. Still at center of the stage here.
Nice attempt there, and that's good knowledge. It's a throw punishable attack. Another attack into the... Ooh, no, yeah, so there is a way to get up quickly from that, but Densetsu chose not to. Copped an extra low hit, and then the timing is known, and Reorao really showing some great momentum.
Yeah, I like that fadeaway low to get him staggered against the wall there, really capitalizing on it. Now she's partying, goes for the double low coffee grinder there, but now gets the grab. We try to push for the wall here and charge it up.
A nice delayed, like the low into high kick there. He actually got punished for it earlier, which set up the previous round, and he did it a little bit slower this time.
Movement
nice
start, but
nice
no.
launch. This is one of the tough things about dealing with Shun is he's got so many strong mid strings, and a lot of the ways to punish him is watching for when it goes to a high. But in the meantime, if you duck too much, like right there, you're going to cop it right in the face.
And just rewinding a little bit of that sequence, it wouldn't see on the replay there, but he got that Sabaki option as well. So as we pointed out, this character will make you second guess all your decisions in life, like you're going through a midlife crisis, folks. So just incredible wherewithal of how he was able to break down the defense. And Reorao, you know what, really confidence in his offense at the start, starting out with PPPs, going for those lows, kind of transitioning into the different stances that we've seen with Eileen. But Densetsu, really good option choices there, as you mentioned, with the delays, forcing you to duck, and just watching what you're going to do and just kind of opening you up.
And yeah, that's no knock on Virtua Fighter players when we're talking about midlife crises. Like
I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry.
We're all a little older. It's a great franchise, and there's no regrets.
Franchise.
There's no regrets by being Virtua Fighter players as vintage as many of us are these days.
Apologies, but yes, basically makes you second guess everything. And now that we are going to go to another matchup, let's see what the adjustments of Reorao is going to come in. Are there any highlights on the Eileen or on Reorao that we want to see here, Berserk?
The thing that excited me the most was seeing a super sharp punish on that low kick to high kick.
Right.
Yeah, Reorao read that, ducked and punished beautifully. Oh, and then let's get brave and do the jumping launcher straight away. I love that.
Exactly.
Okay, that's tough to read. The mid into side turn, and throw punish. So that's a throw punishable string, just blocking it. But it's an attempt to jump over a low, and Densetsu hasn't been stuck in those lately.
Yeah,
all that pressure.
You know, I love the persistence on Reorao. That's the second time he got caught by that throw punish, right? But he still keeps on going just by the off chance he's going to low crush that low. Okay, gets the Hurricane Rana just to switch sides.
And that's another just gutsy run up and throw. I mean, that is tough. That is a read on the opponent. It's not a read on the character. It is a read on Densetsu.
I like this. Let's add more. Okay. All right, you come in with offense. Let's double down on that and go for these big reads and big offensive reads. Now we backdash and continue on the offense here. Whoa. Big sequence for Reorao.
Nicely. Just slow it down now a little bit. You see the stun on the wall. There was just a moment, a chance.
Man. Excellent answer back by Reorao.
Yeah, Reorao just, look, if you're feeling a little confused, how did that happen? I'm sure Densetsu's feeling confused.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is. If you're going up against a high-level Eileen like that, everyone would be scratching their heads in how that happened so fast. But if we would break it down, I was getting kind of scared when Eileen started just blocking, because that's where you kind of where you want as a Jean player to approach. But he just wanted a wall position, gets the throw. Talk to me about your thoughts on that matchup, Berserk.
Yeah, you're quite right. I mean, it's all about the start of the round in those particular rounds. There were two big reads each of those first rounds, which set up huge combos. And then there was a moment of stoppage where Densetsu was able to get a wall hit, and you saw the arcade stick icon come up for the stun.
Yep.
So there was a little bit of shake, and I'm not sure if Reorao just shook it quickly in time, or if Densetsu didn't quite take advantage, because that was the one opportunity I saw in that whole set of 3 rounds in that match for Densetsu to lay on damage. So he got the wall hit. I didn't see a follow-up hit for a big wall damage, and then Reorao just turned it around again. So yeah, it's been a tale of 2 matches so far.
So far, but we are going to go towards the terrace here, and I think maybe the compactness really forced Reorao to go aggressive at the start. Okay, 6XP. We catch you once again. Now pushing you towards the fence here.
And it's nice. I think that Densetsu, you see that low kick then stop. Reorao's shown, I'm ready to punish the rest of your attack.
Wow,
so
the 2-hit string. Sorry, just pointing out what you said.
Yeah,
Go for that grab, but you saw the low profile on that move there. He's able to get the better of that exchange. So now Reorao, knowing the mind game is being built on him, but Densetsu now tries to retaliate round 2.
Densetsu attempting a really solid conventional approach, and any opening, you cannot give Reorao much room here.
Yeah, really sticky. Is that offense?
Nice,
but now Densetsu, they switch sides, but the Sabaki! Reorao now in big trouble here, very floaty. Yeah, there you have it.
That'll work any time for Jean. Good damage. And we've got a round on the board for Densetsu. Nice.
True.
Step away at the start of the round. Oh, and red by Reorao. I'm going to jump back and low attack you.
Yeah. Fade away low again for the stagger, and then we get the chicken kicks. That gets punished with the 6XP.
And you see the immediate offensive move to the side, decides to throw instead of attempting an attack.
True.
So
Speaking of immediate movement
coming in.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, overhead, we continue the streak,
Launcher.
but no punches out of the grab. Wow.
Okay, now it's match point for Densetsu after feeling like he's really on the back foot.
Yeah.
He's in the box seat now.
True. PK
Let's
start
get in
here.
there, jab.
Okay, throw again. Now trying to go for the low. He read that.
Good
nice.
Okay. So he an offensive move to the side, looking to take advantage, and Reorao stepped out of the way, went for the side. The circular attack.
Oh, there it is, the 2-hit string! Yo, Berserk, final round between Densetsu and Reorao. What gutsy effort from Reorao to pull that out of the scramble, but here we have it, final round, Berserk.
Okay, they're both just whiffing from distance. They've scared one another at this point. Oh, here is that, not quite landing. There's the shake. There's the combo, Densetsu. Time for aggression, he says, and he manages to land it.
Man, what an incredible back and forth, but the final match there, Densetsu just stepped on the gas and didn't look anywhere at the back seat and just kept on going. And Janu versus Gorgonzola.
And these walls are breakable, so if you get a wall hit at the end of the round...
True,
Ooh,
so
nice
we might be able to see that. Ooh, we throw and get the stomp as well.
Good fundamentals. That was a meaty mid just to keep Jacky on check, and we're at full advantage here. Attempting a wake-up attack and the throw into the wall.
Wow.
He could have done so much more damage off that, but that's all you need.
I like Gorgonzola kind of showing us a different game plan now. We've got 2 throws in him, which we didn't see that much. Like you said, maybe going against the Shun, more evasive, but Jacky can have more attempts. And speaking of throws, we get a throw on Janu.
Yeah, so forward throw there. Punish after the low attack is blocked. Ooh, I think so that was a natural hit on that throw break attempt, so he wasn't blocking. Knockdown this time into the combo, looking for the wall hit, and Jacky's just faster in this instance. Throw escape.
Okay, nice. Okay, 2P, purple flash, another purple flash for him to get that final sequence here. Janu able to retaliate. It was getting kind of scary for Janu, especially we saw Gorgonzola operates when his opponent's against the wall.
Nice low attack into the sweep. That's a good punish onto Jacky because a lot of his attacks go into high. Oh, he didn't read that 2P. He had counter hit there. So a lost chance to continue side turn, but it doesn't matter. He's got a launcher. Beautiful damage. We're about even in this round.
Oh, he tried to go for that 2P, but Gorgonzola, oh no, eats the uppercut here, finishing the sequence, and now Janu in the lead. I'd say kind of a scrambly that round here on the side of both players, because you see that Jacky here just constantly pressuring with 2Ps, not seeing that much stances, and now gets the full circular here for the knockdown.
And that was so smart. He actually got that 2P hit on side turn, and it didn't give much advantage. So rather than attempt to do another linear attack to try and keep pressure, he just did the sweep because he knows Jacky's got room to sidestep, so he punished it. Nice while rising kick, which is going to stuff through. It's got good damage. It's going to break through a lot of Jacky's jabs. Oh, that throw is so strong.
It is throw escape, 2P after 2P exchange, but the side turn mid kick.
He had the stun. He didn't read that he had the full stun and didn't get it. Oh, that is tough.
Yo,
and that brings it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
that man
Shun just takes it in the end. I really thought the momentum was with Gorgonzola for a while there.
Yeah, like you said, he wasn't ready for that stun hit or that purple flash. It really might come down to the final sequences, and this is the second time I believe we've seen this type of sequence where the player doesn't know, or he doesn't know that he has the hit and he could finish the combo or get more on the table. It really comes down to the ones and zeros of this. So it's just that high level that we're seeing of Virtua Fighter gameplay here, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. There were so many sequences there where the fundamentals were the key to breaking open the opportunity for a combo or a side hit. The evade into 2P or an elbow was pretty much Gorgonzola's main openings through those last few rounds, and he looked like he was holding on quite solidly to his lead initially, but Jacky, you can never count him out. He has explosive damage.
Nice. I like the operative word explosive. And also towards the end when Janu won, we were like, wow, that happened. That was kind of crazy how he was able to turn the momentum. And a lot
it
of
came off a read right at the end there where, as you say, turn stealing. But there was a moment towards the end where Gorgonzola, they'd just broken free of one another, and Jacky did the high to low sweep, which is blocked high and cannot be blocked low if you block the high. So it got ball again.
Yeah, quite unfortunate there, a sequence on Gorgonzola's side, but hopefully we'll see some retaliation coming back here. Nice duck, but the throw able to actually get it. So Janu
and he stopped his string to stay on, to keep defense as Jacky responds from Janu.
Okay.
It's such a crazy exchange right here. Nice.
Man, Janu being a moving target there, low high string, and now just a low to tag on for him to get this round.
That was a round of inches. They were just poking one another, and it only takes a little extra bit of damage at the end. Nice
for sure.
Escape.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, well, able to track here, but now side turn PPP. Gets the knockdown here for the side turn.
That's
gets the jump.
Yep. He had his opponent on side turn, so there is an instinct for some players to duck so that you evade the high attempt to keep pressure on, and he just did the jumping mid.
Nice. Ooh. So really playing each other, gets the choke slam to close it out. But at that sequence there,
that was something crazy right there. You see the kick guard?
Yeah.
His kick started, which meant that he couldn't be thrown for a moment, and then it stuffed the opponent's throat. That was crazy.
Options. Yeah, so now really pulling out all the stops here. Again, Gorgonzola really needs to take this one to stay alive in this matchup, but now beat Knuckle to just get the wall. Couldn't drop the heel on him, but now Gorgonzola fighting for his life.
Yeah, the wall hit was too low in that instance, but he's got plenty in the tank, and it's 2 rounds to 1 and to the advantage of Janu, who, again, he's got 1 match to 0 here. The pressure is on.
Okay, nice start for Gorgonzola here. All's from side turn, but the PPP finds its mark.
He restarted that side turn pressure twice, but Janu was able to break free, and we're at even life now. Okay, everyone hesitates for a moment.
I know. Oh, the PPP. Watch out.
Last chance
Careful
for
when you wake up.
Gorgonzola. Oh, and the low.
Low
That's
to close it
often
out.
what happens. That you got to feel the pressure with the edge of the stage right there.
Yeah.
And you've got to think to yourself, am I going to block or am I going to step here? And Jacky's last attack was a low with a semicircular. So it's a double jeopardy right at the end.
It was Densetsu versus
Namiwaru.
Namiwaru.
Round 1.
Go, folks. Taka versus
Name
Shun.
from Mega Character.
Oh,
Straight into the
check.
66p. Oh no,
Oh,
they are
just now?
shooting. No, they're going for it. It looks like.
Oh, they're swinging. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Good interrupts on the side of Jean here, but now we're seeing those solid fundamentals getting checked with mids here by Taka.
And that long kick attack, that mid, is a wake-up breaker. So he was attempting to break. Ooh. And there's just no stopping Taka when he gets to the roll on there. So good first round by Namiwaru. But that does not necessarily mean Densetsu is on the back foot here. We've seen him come back many a time so far.
Oh yeah, 100%. Nice interrupts here, but oh, that knee to the punch here. Gonna continue on the step though on Namiwa. Great lead.
Huge evade launch. Massive. Oh, you're not getting up? I'll step on you.
Yeah, oh, I mean, that's what he wants, right, Taka? All right, cool. You're not going to wake up? All right, eat this. But Densetsu, though, kind of close it out. You're not going to wake up. I got something for you, says Densetsu.
That's right. Just the same. I see you sleeping. I'll just smash you while you're down.
Yeah, they'll be, I mean, really disciplined parents. They're not waking up their or waking up their kids. Like, wake up, man.
Ooh,
Now
that's a back turn there for a second. There's that stance for Taka that I was talking about before.
Right, right.
Took an opportunity to move into stance and then straight for the linear push. He's got circular moves out of that as well if he reads the need for it.
I'm trying to go for that
we're
mid
back
check
to
again
jab
on
move.
wake up. And
Good
also
escape
the
for-
escape.
Yeah, so that's the back throw. You've got to watch out for that with Taka. Oh, breaks through with the launcher. And that's two rounds for Namiwaru.
Two-palm launcher to close it out, and he was actually on the edge of teetering off that stage. So excellent call out there by Namiwaru. Now walled stages here. Densetsu now trying to look for a final round.
Good sequence.
pressure.
Yeah, that headbutt is a great punish. And it's going to be enough. No, not quite. Ooh, he went for the guard break, evaded.
Yeah.
Watch this evade. But he's got enough time for a jab.
Yeah. Yeah, just pushing the cameraman, dude. I just got here, man. What's going on? That's Taka in a nutshell, folks. A bully that can go for your life, but also can just bully you towards the edge of the stage there. But yeah, just an excellent read. But like you said, even though you got the read right, just not much life on the line for Densetsu to work with. We've seen how Diesel start he can go with just to kind of understand the matchup. And like you said, this is race to 3. So hopefully he's going to make the adjustments coming game number 2.
Yeah, so he's done it before. I think it's impossible to count Densetsu out. And this is interesting. We've seen the change of stage as a regular tactic. It's an option that you have after losing the round. You can go choose stage. And it's been regularly utilized by the Japanese players. So we'll see what the... I don't know if that's just a psychology thing in some cases or if he prefers this stage, but City's been a regular pick.
Yeah, it has been. We've seen this stage has seen a lot of eyes in the pools and now in top 8. Nice interrupt on the big low that Taka goes to, but then Setsu now charges up the mid and now trying to finish it off with the 1P.
That's interesting. That mid kick hit because he held it just that little bit too long for Nariwaru to read, and he went for the low block and got hit by it.
The evasion at the start of the round for Densetsu, and you know Taka's got to be very careful. Able to get the two-palm launch here. Stomps on him once again. Wake up.
Yeah, I think he's finishing the combo that way because he knows it's an advantageous wake-up situation. If there's a quick wake-up, he can apply pressure or he can stop.
True. Ooh, with punish, but no, we throw P's. Go for the palms.
That was
That's
interesting.
what
You
Taka's
see
all
that the kick punch, and he hesitated. He had a counter hit, but Taka's like, no, I'm just going to attack back. That's what we call a bare in Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
Just attack out.
Oh, that's true. True, just the mind games. Okay, wow, excellent start for Densetsu, but just that grab to neutralize everything. Almost about even, but the 6-6P to just bring him in.
He immediately evaded, he did an offensive move to the side and attempted to claim pressure, and the 2P stopped him. Here we go, there's that same pressure on the end of the combo. So yeah, classic 2P is just enough. Throw it out there now and then, don't rely on it, but it's there for interrupting the opponent.
Densetsu at the back foot here. 2Ps, you're pointing it out here, just to check, and now sidesteps the headbutt for him to collect. Bit of combo here. Ooh, retaliation on both sides, but the 2-hitting launch here on Taka.
Okay, this time Densetsu reads the Okazemi attempt and takes out the round. After establishing a little bit of dominance with that combo and that ending in the knee stomp, he actually was broken through that time. So Densetsu starting to read the habits.
Wow, the 6 Ps at the start, but it was that third one. But the headbutt, able to get the big launch. Another stomp here. How are we gonna wake up? Seems like just gonna allow him. Oh, just a conservative whip punish there. Now gets the grab. We adjust it with chiropractic the lower back.
There's the aggression, and that is it for the second match. But we're going 3 out of 5 this time, and Densetsu will be thanking the top 8 3 out of 5 because this is his last chance. And we've seen this tons of times in Virtua Fighter. Look, Namiwaru has been amazing. Like, this has been such a strong performance so far. And Densetsu's shown a few signs, but he's going to need to show a lot more.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of movements on his side, and there was that opportunity, that rolling heel drop that he's usually known for, or in the previous matches we've seen him in pools catch people. But Taka, knowing when to pump the brakes, knowing when to press forward with his jabs, really a big puzzle to solve for Densetsu at the moment.
Yeah, taking a little bit of time there at the start of the round to feel each other out, but again, it's Namiwaru who breaks through with the first combo. Nice snap.
Yeah, not landing here. The mid lunging punch. Tries to go for the chop, able to land, and now look at this. Taka in big trouble. One more would do it, and he completes the string. Densetsu gets the first round.
And there's the difference. There was a bit of hesitation early rounds, and he's noticed when he's been evaded, and he did complete the string with very little delay this time. And there's the Sabaki into combo.
Yeah, and now going for that mid or lunging punch.
It's the side of wall combo. That is dangerous territory against Shun. If you are both side of wall, you've got to watch out for that blow.
Yeah, corner situation. Densetsu really capitalizing on that. And now we're seeing the aggression come out of Densetsu in that second round. Nice duck to the jab and punish.
Crisp launcher.
Excellent
he read the high jabs were continuing and he just waited it out.
True.
Densetsu dominating in this.
Yo.
And that is 3 very quick rounds. So Densetsu was just warming up, it seems. We're 1 and 2, and it's now Namiwaru to adapt.
Yeah, I mean, he's still like in a disadvantage here. It's still 2-1, but if this is going to be the momentum he's running with, yeah, Namiwaru can't afford to lose too many of these exchanges. But tell me about what the adjustments were on Densetsu's side for him to get this this performance of the 3 straight rounds, Berserk.
My quick read of it is less hesitation. I think it's just, more aggressive and masking a little bit of his second attempt at a situation with his first. So whatever he's doing in the first instance, his actual intention is coming next. So he's been masking that, and he played a lot quicker this time. And there it is, the aggression. But this, so aggression with a pause, and this is the opening that Namiwaru has taken advantage of.
Wow, look at that. Just cancels to go for the low just to keep him in check. And just like that, gets the first round once 4 straight rounds. And I like what you said, just stuttering aggression or aggression with pauses to keep him guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in some of those situations, that's where the opening lies. There's a true punish. I think Namiwaru maybe didn't need to finish that. He should have taken note that he's actually being punished now. He's being read.
True.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, what a catch up there. So Densetsu I mean, you did see him start the round off with that Sabaki, but it didn't pay off. But he's still like really confident in offense. 2P to start from both sides.
It's another finish on that string from Namiwaru. He needs to. Oh, that side turn on the wall. That's just dangerous territory. You see that low sweeping punch. That is bread and butter for Jean on against the wall, and it's difficult. We've seen it before, where I believe it was Gorgonzola. We were talking about that match against a Gene earlier in the day, and there was a situation where he managed to evade that and attempt to retake, and then he got hit by it again. It's just such a hard spot to be in. And now we're seeing a character change to Kage.
Switching it up. Okay, I know we talked about this yesterday, and I asked you your take on Kage. So tell me about the potential switch up, because two games, 3-0. All right, we call for a switch up, but now what does Kage bring to the table in this matchup?
Well, Kage now matches speed with Shun, and a little bit of crazy movement. He's got a few Sabakis of his own, and he's got a few moves that will tech crouch under highs. So we'll see the spacing game change, and the turn taking will be a whole different.
So I like this. Namiwaru notices, all right, I need to really switch things up. Kage might change things that Take couldn't get, but now distance being established by both sides. Gets the, the switch up here. Nice interrupt by Densetsu though, but he gets thrown.
There's a lot of movement into blocking. The fuzzy guarding is on point from both players. Defensive movement. Oh, here's the 10-foot toss. Knee. Oh, he dropped that. I was waiting for the restand, and that could have been the end of the round. It should have been.
Oh my god.
Okay,
all's well that ends well for Namiwaru.
That was scary for Namiwaru, yeah.
Yeah, because you started to see the wheels kind of turn for Densetsu's favor, and you've seen him come back from this, but now it's his turn to kind of adjust this Kage matchup. And like you said, he's really matching speed for speed here.
I think that's one of the signs. Obviously, he's played Taka all tournament, and obviously he's great at Kage here, but it's an adjustment. It's still an adjustment. You're going straight into a top-level match.
True. Scrambling finish here. Charge
Okay.
up the side hit. No PK punish on the side of
Ooh,
Namiwaru.
no. That was so well read.
It was. Oh, so
that was
much
the
damage.
most lucky, because Jean has both. He has the high for punches and a low, and he saw the string. If Namiwaru continued the string, he was going to get Sabaki. So that's what we saw.
Okay, starting out, evasive start for Densetsu, but we're getting some clips here on the side of Namiwaru. Big sweep, but nice interrupts on both sides. So really trading poke for poke here.
Yeah, and Namiwaru choosing not to finish the side kicks. He did that. That's semicircular, then he goes back turned, and he's chosen to cancel that every time. So
I still like
he's
that.
Poking away.
True, and then he just went from back turn just to change it up, and just went for that elbow to finish it off. So now, just slowly but surely, death by 1,000 cuts with these pokes by Kage.
The intense movement here, like a lot of this is there's really so much going on.
And just like that, Namiwaru gets 3-2 up against Densetsu. City once again. Okay, this is the online qualifiers for City, folks. This is a stage that we only saw the taco stage like twice, I believe. But once again, this is kind of a no-nonsense type stage with the walls. I think it's 10 by 10. But we will see this matchup now. Kage versus Jacky. Big launch.
Some bread and butter Kage here. Interesting. We went into the stance, but Jacky took that as an opportunity to take his turn. And now we're going back and forth at the moment. Oh, look at these attempts at neutral and stoppages.
True. We were seeing a lot of ducks in the highs and kick cancels. Trying to finish it off. Able to get the win here, or the round win.
I'm getting that jealousy again. Look at that. Mid-circular. Smashed
up,
wall.
man.
Okay, immediate evade on the 2P. Just testing each other. And that's a full combo, even on back turns. Sometimes the hitbox drops out there. Good evade.
Something you know about Janu, he's really optimal with his combos, and he knows when to throw them out and also throw out a grab. Blocks the low, doesn't complete the string though.
That was so smart from Janu. He was under side turn pressure, and he knew the moment. They both knew, okay, turn pressure finished, and he just went for the throw because the opponent has to read what's happening next.
Okay, dashing on in here as Kage. Let's see if we're going to see any more innovative offense coming out. Janu.
Ooh,
Both throw attempts. Yeah.
And the evade under and block low. Here's the 10-foot toss. Let's see the full combo this time. Nicely done.
Wow.
Yeah, he changed his combo path from the regular, and this will finish him. Nice. So there's the round on the board. So
He's doing a drop finish.
Yeah. So yeah, that modified combo was just to get the wall hit just enough.
True.
Nice way.
Wow. Yeah, 6P's just getting sidestep on both actually Sorori's side. So we're playing Virtua Fighter here, folks. Just the constant back and forth, the sweet science. We switch sides, go back again, says Janu, trying to go for the finish, and there you have the mid circular. Yeah.
We've seen jab evade, testing each other, and then it's time for a circular. That'll do it.
I got no time
Yeah.
for you.
Incredible back and forth.
If he had just waited and blocked, that would have been a punish attempt. But he was in the mode. Janu read it. It's like, this guy wants to evade me. I'm gonna hit him.
And what we were talking about, right? The fundamentals, the jab pressures, the mid checks, the 2Ps. When that keeps on going, one person is kind of buckling. It's kind of like a game of chicken, right? Who's going to go for the big launch? Who's going to go for the big circular? And it's really just waiting out to see our opponent or waiting out to see the defenses. So again, in that side, if Sorori was able to wait out and just block that circular or duck it or be able to come up with something up against it, could have gone the other way. But Janu, again, with the awkward timing and the optimal combos, shining on through in the first game.
Yeah, and it's definitely, in terms of that flow, those fundamentals, jab checking, 2P, sidestepping into an elbow, all of this is happening at high speed, and you're gradually getting a degradation of advantage for one of the players, and it's at the point where you recognize that the things break apart.
Yeah, and that's what we're all for, because sometimes people rise to the occasion and constantly find ways out of these sticky situations, but right now, big low to start things off for Janu.
Yeah, and that was just a pure read. I'm going to go under the jab. Everyone loves to jab at the start. Oh, that's interesting. So that's another situation on the wall. You know that the guy wants wall attack, and he did the back throw instead, setting up his next neutral attack.
Yeah, again, the mind games, right? Real estate advantage. I think I'm going this way, but I'm going the other way to switch sides. So both 2P exchange at the start. Oh, we get the shuffle step from behind. Jump on in just for him to get that launch.
And he chose not to do the big kick launch. He actually did the elbow sequence because it had more pushback. He wanted to get into the wall.
Yeah, and those jackknife kicks that you've been pointing out from the beginning, Berserk, are really being put on display now. But let's see.
Ooh.
Okay.
There's a Sabaki with the back step. And wow, Sorori is really under pressure now. It's the wall.
Yeah.
And he's going to have one chance on wake up. Oh, that low.
Excellent.
Oh, just don't press buttons, says Janu, overwhelming him at the start, kind of buckling under that Jacky pressure. And this seems like he's kind of snowballing his offense here. So,
yeah, and not only
Sorori,
that,
he's got a,
but he's hit him so much that he knows, and he's put him on the wall. And the very next thing that Sorori did when he got up was evade. And so all he did was stand up and throw the guy, because throws beat evades. He's put him under so much pressure. He's feeling like he has to get away. And so Janu, like, time would slow down for him at that. And he's like, I've got life lead. I've put him under pressure. I've got all the time in the world. I'm just going to throw attempt here. It might have been a guess, but it's pretty much a read based on what he's put the opponent through already.
Yeah, definitely presenting Sorori a lot of problems where Janu had like you said, kind of had the wherewithal to kind of go for whatever option he could and kind of slow things down on his side while he was really pressuring Sorori in this matchup. So maybe Aurora, change of pace, change of scenery could make him see 2020. Possibly,
yeah, and it's a larger stage too. So this is good for Kage. He's got a bit more room to move, and he launching throws will have more impact.
Beat knuckle to start things out for Janu's side.
Maintaining pressure again, and this time, we've seen the practice mode. It's not a button check. You're not going to get the hit throw this time.
That was crazy. I mean, that's the sidestep PPP also was on point. Janu looking like $1 million here with how well he's playing. This relentless pace that Sorori's trying to catch up with. Okay.
And yeah, Sorori's no slouch here. Like, there's so much, as we see, he finally break through. And the wall hit, one more will do it.
Nice. Okay, good response by Sorori. And like you said, no slouch here. Once he's able to find his opening and timing, let's see if he can run away with this momentum. Janu's still in the driver's seat here, I'd say.
Ooh. That was a really nice step back into the axe kick because it gives him advantage on block. So he's maintaining that. And so he's trying to create space and control things more. Okay, throw attempt stuff and sidestep. So Sorori still maintaining it, and it takes it. That is a canned combo for Kage on side here. That is one of the most effective things he has.
Yeah, good options that are being thrown out on the side of Sorori. So now Janu, bit of a back foot here. It seems like a second wind has gotten into Sorori. Now he's forced to block, but gets the throw here. We're gonna wake up. Nice block on the low, and now 2P to interrupt and another sweep on Janu's side.
Sorori maintaining that side turn situation for a good while, and now he's just, oh, we're even. It's next turn. Who's gonna take it?
Oh my god, nice blocks on both sides, but the 2P closes out the 4th round, and now we're all tied up. Survival point on the side of Sorori, while match point on the side of Janu.
Look at that. Just
oh my god.
Fuzzy in and block. Just wait. Who's going to take the first move?
It's a standoff, man.
True to form, it's Janu. Like a Jacky is not going to hesitate for long. Nice evade.
True. I mean, you can only make him gun shy so many times. There you have it. There's that throw we're talking about.
Oh
my god. The beat knuckle. That was crazy. And now Janu, 3-0. Excellent performance. I mean, we did see Sorori have signs of life in the middle way towards that game, but Janu, I'm quite impressed with how well he's been able to kind of open up the offense and open up the defenses, I'd say, on his opponents. But A.O.I is one of the characters that can make you really second guess your offense and make you think twice before you're able to push any buttons. So we'll see if it's gonna be party time or we're gonna see that respect being played on the side of A.O.I.
Round 1. Maybe with the Naginata, watch out. I think that's pretty dangerous to fight in a swimsuit against that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But now in the sumo stage, decides to just push back towards the center of the stage. Don't play for the ring out.
I think that's... Oh, there's a nice punish on the low. Well read by Koba Giakami.
Watch out.
Okay, so we're back at neutral. Both escaping. Here's the finish. Is it enough? It is.
It is able to get it. But you were saying about the real estate advantage there. Was it good, good call for him to back away?
Yeah, no, I think so, because if you get reversaled or put in a situation where the back throw comes in, it's instant death. It was at neutral, it's just too hard to predict, so it was a pretty good choice.
Good reversal there, or actually turn of fortune there with the Sabaki, but now trying to play for the center of the stage, but he walks right into some buttons like a moth to a flame. Kobaji doing real well here up against Reorao.
I'm not sure what the attack attempt was there from Reorao at that point, but yeah, I just filling the screen with a big mid.
Yeah,
that push so strong.
Wow, just walks back. We side turn to some buttons here. Watch out for the evasiveness of Eileen here. Oh, nice duck onto the high here. Able to change sides to the side turn.
And it's a reply round from Reorao. That it was all about that side turn attempt. Breaking through the offense of R.E.V.O earlier, so Kobe has to change things up once again to close out this match.
Ooh, gets a crumple at the start here. Not playing for the ring out. That fadeaway low has done so much work, even against Densetsu. Oh, cancels it out, but no, Reorao comes in though.
Nice cancel of the sequence there. Moving into a throw. And, punishing that. That was a hop attempt from Eileen. There it is again. This time, just enough. That's such a hard thing to evade because she has a nice mid out of that as well as a throw, and if you try to evade, you're going to get thrown.
Just gets the mix-up, right? And that's what Reorao brings to the table. Even though he's very persistent with what he wants to do. If it fails, he goes at it again.
We saw that mid-mid, that hopping mid-mid that got thrown by Densetsu. This time, an attack punish was attempted, but it didn't work, so it's obviously safe on attack. Oh, here we go with the reversal.
Crazy. Excellent by Kobaji. able
I'd like
to
to
bring
think
out the
that there's
reversal.
between rounds, like if this was in any way real life, we know that Virtua kind of realistic. But did you hear that crunch? I think this next round, this next match we're going to face in real life, like it's about 6 weeks later.
Yeah, it has to be, right? You got to recover for that. Even more,
Yeah.
I'd say. I don't know.
You don't just go back to the corner and get some Tiger Balm and your coach whispers a few encouraging words. It's just not going to work out like that.
Put some icy hot or something just to get the muscles warmed up, or some ice packs or something. But yeah, excellent. I'd say sound design also, just to feel the intensity of the match. Again, shout out to Sega for making such a great game. But you have to admit, Reorao really just pulling out all the stops to constantly try to put everything throw everything in the kitchen sink. But we did paint this match, right? As how we do it have so much.
Was so calm. Like, I think even within that pressure, when Reorao, who's like, there's a lot of bursts to the way they play, and they just managed to mitigate it.
Yeah, by presenting Aoi's options, the reversals. Good punish there for the stagger. We continue on, but side turn punish on the side of Reorao.
They're both really pressing at the side turn opportunities. Another attempt. Then again, no throw attempt.
Yeah.
Ooh, nicely evaded. So that could be a low punish attempt, but look at this. That is impressive.
Yeah, just the sequences, right? Even on the replays is just a thing of beauty on the side of both of these players.
Wake up kick, effective. Just get off me. Now it's my turn for a throw. High attack is ducked.
Yeah, we stay ducking though, and now gonna continue on. Fade away low to get the can option there on the side of Eileen. Reorao on the board.
Yeah, that's interesting. Starts off with the mid punch, looking for a second mid punch, and the low makes the difference.
Okay, throw again just to switch sides here. Tries to go for it, but stays ducking.
It's an opening with a throw like we've seen before. I think that's, again, it's a read, a pure read at the start of the round, but here's a launcher, nice and the delayed string. Now it's trying to escape once again, but okay, you stop me, I'm going to attack you again. So yeah, so there's that one check and you think, okay, I've seen the check, I've got a moment, but too slow.
Big calculations on the side of both players here, but one more round away from getting full advantage in this game. But Reorao now presenting a Superman punch and gets the throw as well. What are you going to do on wake up?
Went for the attack again. Oh, nice. So a slower attack for the launcher, breaking through some of the short movement options that Eileen has. Nice stoppage there on the shoulders, and side turn attack wins through. That's a 3-1 win in the next round, going 2-0 up. So Koba Giacami looking dominant so far with I.
Yeah, and it seems like he's quite, I'd say, winning more in the exchanges. There are certain moments where the punish or the unfamiliarity, like the lunging two-hit mid, wasn't able to throw that yet. But in the rest of the exchanges, still presenting a lot of the options that Aoi can bring to the table. Also, side turns on both sides with the blue hits happening. It's really neck and neck when it comes down to this matchup, but actually not neck and neck. Aoi's actually doing really good work here. So now Reorao has to switch something up.
Yeah, so I mean, we haven't seen an Aoi up till this point in the tournament, and it's some specific matchup knowledge required here for either of these characters. They are unorthodox characters, and it's Io so far with Koba Giacami showing dominance.
Yeah, and this is top 8 losers, so high stakes for Reorao at this point. He cannot afford to lose another game here.
And we've got a launch, so we'll reply. Ooh, it dropped out of that combo. Maybe needed to adjust the path. Crunch.
True.
Has your arm.
Okay, continues the string to interrupt here. Reorao in bad shape. One more hit would do it. He's trying to fight back, but no, we come in with the PvPs.
That was such nice, intimidating string cancellation work coming in, and just forcing Reorao to be defensive.
Ooh, big low to evade the high.
Out. It was a fake out low into mid.
Able to catch him. Okay, string options on the side of Reorao. Unable to punish that yet.
There's a lot of visual, fake outs here. Oh, out of the ring. Oh, that could have been it. The low wall.
Oh, Reorao needs to finish. Yeah, no crumbs on the table.
Oh,
okay,
nicely done.
That was so close. I was
That
so
was
scared
smart.
for Reorao.
The instinct is to go low, linear evaded, and he stopped himself. There was 2 hits to that string. He stopped and changed it up.
Definitely.
Ooh,
So
there we go
away
again.
low. And now charging in forward. Nice escape on the throw here by Kobaji. Okami.
Beautiful evade at the end of that string. Really knows the opponent. See the matchup. Hopping under
nice.
the... Yeah, you're saying under the kick?
Yeah, I was going to say that. But now gets another throw here. Oh, big life advantage on the side of Aoi. Able to get the push and throw. And there you have it. Match point on Kobaji Okami. Send out Reorao.
Yeah, it was interesting. The low throw attempt was there, but Reorao got up quickly, and so Aoi just gets up and throws.
Okay.
Last chance here for Reorao.
Hurricane Rana. Oh my god, the interrupt on the 2P just to stop the pressure. Side turn offense. Oh man.
Blocking into Sabaki. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Going
crush
into the
properties
2P.
on that. The crush properties on the exchange there was quite intense, but now Reorao needs to close out here in this round just to keep his tournament life alive. But we do have Okami able to actually change the plans here. He is in the life lead just for a little bit.
Reorao again attempting a string sequence and just recognizing they hadn't got a solid hit, so they cancelled what they were doing. It's down to the wire now, and that's it. We've got a win from Kobaji Okami.
Big shout outs to Reorao.
Reorao.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, shout outs to Reorao for giving us an intense Eileen. But as you pointed out, when it came down to it, Aoi, we didn't see much of her in pools, but the matchup knowledge needs to be there. We saw a lot of Sabakis, a lot of reversals, a lot of grabs.
Taka, if he launches, he's going to have a lot more he can do.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully Aoi won't be on the receiving end of that launch. But button check, I think it's button check. These are some crazy outfits.
Look at this guy. He's a Christmas elf. He's predicted to be a Christmas elf.
In the Philippines, once the Burr months come, that's a Filipino thing. Once September comes in, we already start celebrating Christmas. So he's a little bit ahead here when it comes to being ready for the holidays. But can I just also admire the Aoi costume here? Wait,
Amazing,
is this actually a game?
Oh, it looks like it is. It looked like a check, and
wow,
they were just doing a lot of really great neutral moves. Okay, and Taka, you're gonna feel that for the next few weeks.
For sure, but you know what? We got to go to that next round here, folks. So not much room to breathe for Hato here. Thinking it was a button check, but no, we're just going straight to the action.
Yeah, it's definitely a striking game here, and Taka's gonna have to learn to break through this. It's working so far. So one round up. There's the reversal.
Nice. Yeah, you got to worry about that. The side turn and just getting that second round in the hole. Bita looking very strong and very comfortable in this match. We've only seen one throw out of Taka for now. Let's see if he can employ his throw game.
Nice delay on the string. That stops the evade. And, ooh, you read that attack nicely. Read the throw, I should say.
Yeah,
headbutt.
Good 2 throw escapes on both sides, but the headbutt to bully her towards the corner here and gets the throw, the half circle throw. We continue on here. Aoi, nice duck.
I think that's just, ooh, there was just a little chance there. Maybe he should have done the knee, but he's got the throw. Okay, we don't need to do the headbutt. Let's just slap through to the win. So that was interesting.
Kind of a checkmate scenario there towards the end. Not much life to gamble. Real estate advantage on Taka's side. Gets the headache throw. Still at the center of the stage. Big damage onto Hato-sama.
And here's the Okazemi game. Ooh, nice reversal on wake up. Okay, the quick get up saves Taka, but still on advantage for Oi. And another reversal. I see what you're doing before you know you're doing it. But this time he says, I'm going to use my head. Did he not? Yes.
Another, I guess, another meaning to the word, to the phrase "using your head" there on Hato-sama getting that win back. It was going his way.
And the headbutt is also an anti-reversal technique.
True. And reverse the headbutts. Tried to go for it again, but gets interrupted.
Holy, just went for the stun, crumpled twice, and nice combo. The elegant movement of Oi, it's looked like she's hardly touching you, and then you look up your fire and you say, what the hell happened here?
That's true. It just, you think, all right, these don't seem too damaging on paper, but in practice, you're like, oh, wow, where'd my life go? I thought you can't juggle me. But as he's staggering down, man, was Bita able to really capitalize on those stuns before Taka was able to hit the ground there. So excellent back and forth. I like how this match is going so far. So let's see what Hato Sama can do to kind of come back from this.
Yeah, I think the demon costume is proving true so far. Like this is.
But the spirit of Christmas, Berserk. The spirit of Christmas is still gonna
too
try
early
to trump
for the
this game.
elves. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
He's out there. He's getting embarrassed.
It's still August. We still gotta go through Halloween. That's why I'm in this demon outfit, bro.
Ready?
Let's see how we start this round. Just a little look at this. That is so interesting.
Wow.
Let's
Standing
just do
on
nothing.
business. Yeah. This is the most like slow paced. Like who's that famous director? The Japanese director where it's really slow. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, it escapes me. Like they're staring each other down, but finally gets a launch here.
Oh, you mean Seven
Samurais.
There's the Jewel in Senjuro by Kurosawa.
Yeah, Kurosawa there, like a Kurosawa film, just waiting. And usually we did say that Virtua Fighter is very intense, but these guys are staring each other down. Again, that's why I thought it was a button check. But
I think it tells us something particularly about Bita, and this is a player that plays on observation and reaction.
Right.
So they're checking out, what are you going to do? I'm fast enough to deal with it, so I'm going to watch you first. Tummy check.
Mid clap. Yep.
Oh, that was just a full miss. Crunchy crunch. One last chance there for Bita. And there's the low. The instinct to go low when your opponent is so close to death, it's one of those things that sometimes it could just be read. Oh, I'm nearly dead. He's got.
Yeah.
It does work. It works for a reason.
For sure. He kind of started his timing a little bit before going for that low. I saw he was blocking high, went for that low. Now we're still in a scrambly situation. Gets the throw here, headbutt for the knockdown.
It's interesting. Okay, so he's going for a reset situation on that combo. He changed the combo with the kick into the chop instead of using the knees because he wanted an advantage on wake up. So here we go. Ooh, throw escape is nice into the low chop. So
two low chops.
That's awesome. So Hato-sama has changed the direction of this match.
Yeah, drastically.
So that's
even the way it started, right? We were talking about how they were just observing each other, but I think Bito was kind of, I'd say maybe a little gun shy or a little slow onto how he was able to employ his game plan from the first game because Hato-sama kind of ran away with how he was just dictating the pace of that match, and Bito was kind of a step behind in this in that second game.
There's a dream for Christmas yet.
Father Christmas is still with us, guys. Let's go. Don't let Halloween or the demons get to it. Keep the holiday spirit all year round.
And Shidosha with the Taka knowledge is filling us in. The combo is max damage as well. So that
really?
we're talking about. Wow. Yeah, so I'm not seeing that combo path so often with Taka players. I think there's probably two choices. Finishing off with the knee into stomp, or this sidekick into chop. It's been pretty interesting to see that attempt. Different to the other Takas that we've seen today. Hato-sama specifically has gone for that, and so my instinct was, I think that's actually all about the wake up. But yeah, as Shidosha's saying, it's also max damage. So very interesting.
Thank you, Shidosha, for the insight there. One of the GOATs on the mic when it comes to this game. And we are going to go to the Broken House to settle things in game number 2. Again, best race to 3 here. So still a lot of adjustments that can be made on both sides.
Elf versus Demon, let's go.
That's how the matchup is. That's how it's built on paper, right?
You'd kind of think that the Elf would be the small guy, but Taka showing that elves can be bullies too right now.
Sure.
Here's the forward throw. Feel that crunch. And just Yeah,
There you
okay.
go.
Momentum change. Oh, nice. The headbutt wake up.
The headbutt has always been the difference maker to kind of steal the round away at the final before Bita's able to get the wheels turning on his side. So
Yeah, I
below
think
that
Bita was
time-
attempting to crush on wake up, but the timing was missed.
unfortunate, right?
Ooh, that
Headbutt
headbutt
again.
again.
Introduce the wall here. Like you said, breakable
Okay.
wall here. He's got to roll away. Low sweep and the throw on Bita's side.
Oh, stayed on the ground too long. Next chance, watching for it this time. A little unfortunate,
Yeah.
Watch this evade. What was he attempting?
Man,
Yeah,
I'm not-
okay. So it was too much recovery.
a little too much, but just like that, he got a good read on it. But my goodness, as I say that, we get the headache throw still at the center here. Nice movement for the purple flash. Gets the throw as well.
That was well interrupted because Taka was going into a stance and another move was about to come out. He just attacked through it. So Bita taking advantage in this round. Life on the line, getting around back here.
Man, it's just so crazy when you see them just both kind of mirroring blocks and trying to go for low blocks as well. So they're really playing high level at this point.
And you see them both box stepping here at the start of the round, watching for each other. Nobody really wants to just throw out a move at the round at this point. Ooh,
Speaking
hit
of throwing out
confirmed.
moves, yep, able to get that launch. And now continuing on with the
That
offense
is
here.
nasty.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh.
so you see that was a quick wake up stuff attempt, but Bita actually stayed on the ground, now taking some... Slow it down a little bit. I think Bita's doing the right thing here, controlling the space
Nice.
and winning it neutral. Nice one.
That was really good. Just yeah, like you said, controlling the space, creating with opportunities, just like that. A little too, I'd say, trigger happy was Hato there, but gonna get that throw.
Yeah. Hato making a really hard read there. He just one kick at distance, then backstep, and then ran in for a throw.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, no luck. Ooh, nicely
Hey.
done. Waking up with the hit throw.
Nice. Stayed blocking here. Uh-oh. There you
Oh,
have
and there's a really nice swing there because you're on the wall. I've got to get out, and the circular attack takes care of it.
Yeah, quite unfortunate there. Really back and forth though. We're seeing a lot of adjustments on both sides, but you still see that slight hesitation just to see and assess the situation on Bita's side. Trying to slow
We
things
tell Santa
down.
Claus that bad elf got out of the basement.
Hey, he's defending Christmas, man. This demon is here trying to ruin stuff. I mean, from this broken house, who knows? So maybe he's just trying to save Christmas here and give some presents, but the house is broken. And now we got to be able to try to fight our way back into Christmas.
So Bita actually getting the initiative at the start of the round this time. No more hesitation. And
Ooh.
working again. Ooh, that was a dangerous finish to the string. Taka dropped out of that combo.
Did and now just
Yeah.
holding the PKG just to see if he was going to go for that Sabaki. But like you said, maybe trying a more offensive approach, not holding back and just going all out here. Like the strike attack or hit throw game he was trying to go for.
Waited out this time and actually won on the evade. So now the advantage back to Bita in this round. Nicely done.
Ooh.
And yeah, not going all out. Managed to block then, but the nice launcher hit confirmed.
Nice
Another-
movement on the side of Bita.
Yeah.
Just constantly moving, canceling out, being able to make sure that he's the one kind of being the hammer and not the nail at this point. Yeah, not assessing anymore. He's actually going for the kills and going for the offense now.
Just measuring the space there at the start of the round once again. So that's interesting. I'd like to see the attack from Taka at the start of the round coming up next.
As you say that,
Okay.
wish granted here. He's trying to push for the wall here. Uh-oh.
Okay, that was well done by Bita. He saw that he was just being hit checked and blocked it and just went straight in. And there we go,
Ooh.
mid to punish. So that's just a
3
pure read.
rounds straight on the side of Bita. And like you said, pure reads on his side. What's your assessment, Berserk, when it comes to the changes that Bita has made coming into this matchup?
Well, he's made the choice to go on the attack here, so it's been a good choice. So he's got to put Kobaji Okami on the back foot, and that's what he's done in these last 2 rounds. So finally, we're seeing signs of life out of Bita. And it's been when they've not been on relentless attack, but always measured. However, if you're taking the initiative, you've got to press that button. And in this case, they pressed it first, and that's the difference in these 2 rounds. It put Koba Giacami on the back foot in terms of thinking about the next move, and so it gave Hato Sama. It gave Hato Sama more to think about. Sorry, I'm looking at our next match.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry about that.
So Hato Sama was on the back foot suddenly, and that gave Beta more time, because it seems like Beta plays an observational type of play, and that's good, but it means that your reaction time is effectively lowered while you're waiting to see what you're...
Right. Yeah, and with how Taka can kind of press the offense, just overwhelming you and your reactions, right? So, as you said, he's being more confident in how he's going to approach this. We're going to see a possible switch up away from the Broken House. I don't know if we're going to go for more closed off stage, or maybe an open arena for Hato Sama to try and push, but we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think Hato's going to want less space. I think the pressure up close is going to benefit Taka in this instance, because Bita's made the most of the rounds when there's been a bit more room. Oh, wow. I was going to say Shrine with the low walls could be something.
That could be, that could be something very scary. And hey, production has heard us. Okay. So it seems like we're going to Shrine.
Yeah, so Shrine's a bigger stage, so that's not playing to Taka's strengths as we've seen in the last match. Well, or more so, Beta has plenty of room to move, make space, and assess the neutral game and attack at their own pace. However, if they do get pressed to the wall, it's not about the wall hit, it's about getting hit off the ground at all, because you're out of the ring at that.
True. So maybe that's the game plan that we are going to approach with here. Again, this is the final game of this matchup here. Kind of poetic, because this is where we started out. Now gets the reversal here to start things out. It seems like Beta, trying to observe a little bit, gets stomped for his troubles.
Now it's who's going to impose pressure. 2 evades, and there's the back throw, headbutt into the combo. And so, and that's got nice. Yeah, you see that immediate sidestep into elbow. Watching for Beta to wake up quickly. You've got the choice to wake up slow or fast. And so he read that perfectly.
Oh, wow. Forcing out the PKG there. But now just, it seems like Hato, is the one that's kind of observing. Tries to get the throw and gets the headbutt and follow it up as well.
Stepping back this time, interesting. Doesn't want to get reversaled into the edge of the walls, or near the edge of the ring, I should say. Not much of a wall; it's low height.
Yeah, low height, but hey, just like that, Hato, 2 rounds in the bag for him. Beta, let's see if he's gonna play with the space here. Approaches with that low profile low.
Okay, playing nicely with the safe mid. Ooh, read it nicely and escaped from the lower. That was a low throw escape off the ground.
Beautiful stuff on Hato's side. Another throw escape on Hato's side. I say throw escape on both sides, and the sidestep side turn gets the low sweep. One more would do it for Beta, but no, gets thrown first.
Nicely picked.
A lot of damage here, Berserk. Final sequence.
2P
out of it.
2P, baby. You remember that move? Everybody does that move.
The round closer, the big finisher of everyone. So Beta stays alive here. Now,
interesting.
You see overhead, gets the throw. We're still at the center of the stage.
Goes for the low throw attempt, escapes. On ground throws are Oi's specialty as well. Okay, on wake up, what do we got? Well defended by Beta. Off the ground combo. Nice use of the circular to stay on advantage, but blocked.
Man,
now we're in struggle town.
Yeah, Hato able to get 2 good steps in the sequence, and just like that, Hato Sama, ladies and gentlemen, moving on in this tournament. But big shout outs to Beta, keeping things very competitive and also representing Aoi.
We're going to be looking at Kage versus Aoi. Here we go.
Also a one-walled stage here. I think button check? No, not quite.
No,
we're throwing hands.
he stepped back and did the axe kick just to sort of get a read on things, and now that's enough time for Okame to really just impose themselves on the match, as we've seen them do already.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of a calling card of how he was able to win against Eileen. Now able to get some throw breaks going. Also got some stance. Yeah, look at that. Just creating so much distance. Nice block on the low. Able to get purple flash as well.
That's
nice
incredible.
Low offense on the side of Kobachi Okami.
The ability there to keep the side turn state and force 2 mistakes and get 2 side turn sequences was really impressive here.
Yeah. Okay, gets the stagger also. Now mid pressure coming from Sorori. But finishing strings and circulars, but now big chance for Kage. Uh-oh, Sabaki on the kick.
That nasty low. Here we go on wake up. Just backing off a little bit. That's interesting. Okay, we're still playing in the middle of the stage.
Man, look at that. Stance cancel. We pause, and then I just go for the patented low jab. Let's go.
Yeah, and so this is that classic thing of you do take turns in VF and you play a sequence where you're flowing through and you're trying to force your opponent to make a mistake so you can take the turn or keep the turn. But sometimes you want to mask what you're doing next, and the nature of Oi with some of these cancels being used to such strong effect there, because there's an offensive play being imposed on the match by Kobe Okami. And in this instance, right at the end of that match, they come in with a whiff string, stop it part way, and then change things up to get a hit. How do you read this person?
Yeah, it makes you have that deer in the headlights scenario where it's like, you're just overwhelming me with this options, and I can't understand how I'm able to come forward. So that's the pressure that Kobachi Okami brings to the table. But Sorori still has a chance to kind of fight its way back into this. Like you said, the good tools of Kage, does have evasive strings, also can go for speed and mix-ups. We haven't seen any throws being done in this matchup, but Aurora stage could present different things coming from this Kagemaru pick.
Yeah, so I think we've seen a few throw escapes and nothing really land from the Kage side, and yeah, there's a huge combo that could come out if they succeed in getting particularly a forward throw. Okay, and getting the low ground throw, that's extra damage that you don't want to put up with. And suddenly, it's nearly the end already for Kage, just getting poked.
Wow.
Yeah.
True. Just spin to win. We stance cancel. We go for these lows. We get those circulars going on. And it seems like Kobachi Okami very content with this, how it's going. But nice step at the start.
So Sorori, I was going to say, Sorori's every attempt was reasonable. Like, there wasn't necessarily a bad choice there. And we saw it came off this time at the start of this round. But now,
bullying pressure. Look at that. The second hit was able to land, and now a circular to get against the wall and breaks it as well.
And you see the smart repositioning, see that movement to one side. I want to get dead in front of you so I can get the most damage. Now that wall is gone, so that becomes a ring out.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, the 10-foot toss, knee, and let's see some wall carry. Just enough. Okay, full combo.
Still trying to constantly realign Kobachi Okami, though, answering back here. Sorori almost about even in terms of life, but no, gets the throw.
Even after getting that really key damage, it's Kobe that gets back and has done Kobachi Okami has done just enough in the short exchanges to not have to do that much on recovery when they get their next chance.
I like that you pointed out those short exchanges, getting so much return on it. Kobachi Okami, though, nice 2Ps here. Gets the overhead. Yep.
So that's a nice fake out. Like, you go back turned and you expect to be guarding a low because that is a safe move for Kage after the back turn. Oh my god, the wall hit was just enough. And again, it creeps up on you. This is like a wave of dread, this IOE.
Yeah, with the way you present that, it just I know we had that same scenario, or that same I would say saying when it came to Densetsu slowly creeping up with how well he's approaching this matchup, but that's feeling the same way. So Sorori has one last game potentially to kind of turn things around, and from that one game he has to continue on. But just the wave of offense or the string pressure that he brings to the table hasn't been resolved yet on this Kagemaru and how he defends up against Aoi.
Yeah, and the ability to reply like it. Sorori's shown some good signs and landed the 10-foot toss, the combo, is punished on the side. And look at the pressure now. But you can't count out Kobayashi Akami at any point.
That's true. Okay, trying to go for just standing ground here, but now just repositioning for the wall here. Trying to go for an overhead, finishing strings, no, forcing him to a mix-up as he spins around.
Yeah, just that adjustment, changing the output of that string, and getting the wall here. That is just mean.
True. I mean, that's how you want to bully as Aoi, right? To constantly second guess, but now big start for Sorori here. Half-life advantage, that is.
An attempt to backdash punish there. Got the side kick. Oh, and deliberately moved to side onto the wall there.
Oh my god. Berserk, just like that, he was able to even it out, but now we're going to make the most out of this.
Oh, you see that low attempt from back turn. Oh, there's the reversal. It's, oh my god.
Man, he had all the right reads there, but...
I was going to say that's got to hurt, because of course it looks like it hurt. But that feeling of, I should have been able to get up in that low attack.
Yeah, can I just say, this is very reminiscent of the Eileen match with Reorao.
Yeah.
Final sequence, able to get the reversal on the leg sweep, and just like that, a wave of offense on the side of Kobayashi Okami, but now we side turn, able to actually
really nicely
throw.
done. He actually, that was not the canned string, he swapped it out for the launcher, and now there's a chance here for Sorori, but no.
Man, just like that, Kobayashi Okami moving on here, but big ups, big shout outs to Sorori's Kage. It's just the overwhelming offense of Aoi, which again, not much representation when it comes to the top 8, but here in the APAC region, specifically Japanese players, the Aoi is well represented here.
That Hato Sama chose a few different pathways with Taka, but that was Oi specific.
Right.
And so against Jean, who's heavier, we'll see how he fares. Ooh, attempt to throw first from Densetsu. That was interesting. That's quite brave at the start of a round.
Yeah, we usually like fundamental start, right? Just pokes, but here the throw at the start, maybe just to kind of change up the offense. But now gets the big throw on to Jean here.
And it kind of suggests that Densetsu's ready to play fast straight away. But here goes the end of the round. So he got broken through at the midpoint of that match, and Taka takes the first round.
Yeah, so maybe this is a sign for Densetsu to slow things down, but no, just dashes on into a headbutt. Hato looking real strong, but Densetsu could change things up in an instant.
Yeah, he paused on finishing that string on Okazemi and looking for the wake up. But Taka just playing solid. We're at even life at the moment. Oh, escapes that. That was the end of the round, but he escapes nicely. Densetsu now just a sliver away.
Wow, he jumps back, creates the whip punish, and then able to get the finishing sequence with that jab. Okay, I see it, Densetsu. Let's see how Hato's going to respond now.
Look at that, box stepping twice just to see what he wants to do. And hesitation comes in. Densetsu starting on things away. That is a hard sequence. There's a couple of choices there for Jean. Okay, wake up. And okay, he got the hit, but he wasn't confident enough to follow it up yet. Waiting again. And now Hato's taking advantage. You hesitate, I will need you.
Yeah.
And there it is. Ooh, that's not it!
Wow. Able to finish it off. Yep. Good old reliable 2P, folks, to close it out. But I think that was quite intense when it came to the final sequences. But so far now, PPP to start things off. Stomp to the grab, and now you're at the wall here.
Oh, that was so well done. He knew the exact distance he needed to travel. Look at that on wake up attempt. And now it's Densetsu on the back foot. Another stop.
Oh, close it out. So Densetsu's Taka nightmares aren't quite over just yet. So we did see him lose 2 straight towards the Taka at winners at Namiwaru at the winner's side of things.
Fine. He'll lose the next one, and then he'll wake up and start doing Taka.
Don't spoil. Oh God, Berserk, you're kind of spoiling that we have a script to follow here. You're a bit ahead of time here. I'm kidding. We'll see. That has been the case so far when it comes down to it. Kind of slow starts on Densetsu's side to kind of figure out the pieces he's got to put together. Tried experimenting, going fast and offensive at the start, but maybe he's gonna try to change things up coming into the next round.
Yeah, it's hard to think of what he has to do differently. I think he's been playing quite solidly. I can't see anything in his game that is like a mistake. I think he really just has to change his approach in terms of, let's start with something a little different, but that Taka, Hato-san has had the answers so far. And he hasn't even had to really defend too strongly. He's just known, I think his evasion game has been really, and then he's stuck to his attack sequences and put the pressure on. So that's why we haven't seen Densetsu attacking and staying on attack so much as we've seen him do throughout most of his other matches.
Okay. Heading towards the city, a stage that Densetsu has seen a lot of success in. A lot more compact compared to the Aurora stage. So let's see. But introducing Taka to the walls, we did see a lot of sequences where Taka capitalized on that. So kind of a double-edged sword that Densetsu is playing with here.
Everybody steps out for a second. Ooh, nicely ducked under the high. So that's a little kick. And then he gets the high again. So Densetsu holding the attack at this point.
Being holding buttons, able to get that sequence. Back throw here and to get the excellent.
So that charged side kick caused him to have advantage, and then it's a choice. Will he go low or mid?
Oh, wow. Tried to create distance away from the punishing option, the PPP onto Taka here. There's that low hand sweep. Gets the throw and headbutt for your troubles to try to push for the wall.
Interesting. So on wake up, he went for the elbow and evade. So Densetsu's taking his turn now. Evasion into the side, and that's guaranteed. And there's the wall. Okay.
Oh no.
Guarantee it.
Could be finishing off, but no, our friend 2P. The 1P. Oh, they move it. They're moving.
So many evades.
Oh, and the blocks. That was the most intense round. Berserk. Wow.
And it just reverted to the basics. I've blocked. I'm going to elbow. Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, really down to the wire. That's the lowest the round count. The seconds has went 9 seconds, folks. Densetsu now trying to play for his life here. 2-hit punish. We keep going and push for that wall.
Did the charge string on block there again, and that gave him the advantage. So that's put him in the box seat for this round. Ooh, the hits confirmed. Not too much in the combo. And you saw Hato actually hesitate. See that evade? He actually stopped, but there was too much recovery.
Yeah, good move away from the chest check for Densetsu to capitalize. So far, he's kind of figured it out, but we do see a bit of low offense to create this opportunity for Hato.
Oh, Sabaki. Okay, so no combo. That was interesting. I wonder if he was just delaying it a little too much.
And leaving damage on the table. We're seeing a hop back here just to create some whip offense. Nice escape on the throw to the low hit circular. Our friend 2P is back, Berserk. Oh,
and then the duck. So that's sort of the key. Like you block the mid, then you duck the high and punish. So we're seeing a little bit of that knowledge coming in.
Yeah, knowledge check. Yeah, on both sides. You're on Hato. But finishes the string just to get the knockdown. Nice interrupt for him not to charge it up.
Nice delay, but this time Densetsu is patient. Punishes nicely. Just one touch that time. There you go. He's shown him that sequence before. Went for the low, but punishing now. Oh, I'll take that stomp. Okay.
Oh, run on in with jabs,
and there you have it.
Against the wall.
And that's the hesitation. The hesitation from Densetsu. So I think that's the story at the moment.
Yeah, Hato with Taka could definitely create that hesitation coming on in, because you're kind of overwhelming what I'm going to do once I find my opening, able to find the wall. Again, Densetsu is keeping things close. That really went to the final round, but let's see how he's
crazy thing about this match so far. It's kind of like watching Kobani Akami before, you think that the momentum's going the other way and it suddenly switches. So here we go. The hit confirmed. That was a nice whiff punish.
Yeah, that 1P hasn't found a home just yet. Densetsu now trying to find his offense. 2 side steps to the foreground. Continue on. Charge it up.
Nicely done there by Densetsu. He'll finish this sequence. That's the force to the guard break. And a nice solid elbow just to check him.
Yeah.
You see that movement?
Yeah, he's playing a lot more with that movement, but we've seen how Hato is able to turn things around. It's a throw here just to keep
part
the
of it
real
is
estate.
just to make the opponent feel like something's coming and it's not, and he got to block the wake up.
Definitely.
Now they're just exchanging blows at the moment. There's a change of throw into the forward throw instead of the back throw, which Densetsu has been escaping.
Whoa,
nice fade,
step into.
no punish.
Not quite. Now we charge it up, trying to push for the offense, but
that was a mistake from Densetsu. I think he thought that a 2P or something like that was coming because he went for an overhead shot. But it was
that was quite unfortunate. Yeah, and just beating him out at the punch there. So now gonna try to find the opening, and we do see that Hato is able to counter here. Uh-oh.
Evade into throw attempt, stuff Densetsu trying to maintain control here, but another evade into headbutt. Oh, and there's the low throw. That was a pure read. He knew that Densetsu was wanting to avoid jab pressure, and he went for the low throw. Amazing.
Wow, jab to start things out.
And now we're back
in
with
big
the back
trouble.
throw.
Yeah, and now Hato just controlling the pace. We try to interrupt the high chop here. Densetsu trying to look for an opening, but a headbutt finds him at side turn.
I think Densetsu's going to have to... Well, I mean, he's got barely any time to adjust, but he's going to have to shorten his string sequences because he gets evade punished again to see the round out by Hato. Amazing.
Yeah. Incredible performance by Hato, sending out one of the big hitters here at Densetsu out of this tournament. Congratulations by Hato.
Throw escaped him and threw him out of the ring. It was great.
Ooh. Do follow that on the Discord, but now we're actually going Deep Mountain here, the taco stage. So there'll be potential for ring outs, but aggressive at the start if we don't sidestep any of the initial sequences.
I want to see Taka just launch at the start of the round and hit the wall. Okay, he went for something. Jacky just 2P'd instead. He knew that he wanted something, and it's about counter poking at this point. There's your headbutt. Wall game for Taka.
Nice ducks against the highs here, but now just overwhelming with the offense. Again, Janu playing to his strengths here, just making sure that he's going to try and continue to push the pace here. Relentless, overwhelming offense from Jacky.
Yeah, and it's nothing spectacular. It's just solid Jacky, and I love that. The step kicks, just to keep the side turn offense going.
Yeah.
Okay, punish that launcher attempt.
Wow.
Okay. Nomiwaru, I don't know. Would you call it desperate, or is it a big read? I think it's a big read. He went for the and got punished, but let's see what he does with this next. Okay. Jab pro.
Able to get another side switch. Okay. Headbutt towards the wall here. Let's see how Janu's going to escape the pressure.
I like that. He went, oh, it's another low.
Nice.
Beautiful. And we're close. Okay, went for the mid. Makes sense.
I like this. Namiwaru now kind of picked up on something. 2 low throws here. Just the reposition against the wall. Catching something from Janu. So now Janu, solid knees to start things out. Switch sides.
That was interesting. He rolled away, which gives me the willies, because you know the end of the ring is right there. And he came straight back in with a special wake-up attack. Nice evade. The high attempt was stuffed, but the semicircular gets in. Hit throw, and suddenly Nomiwaru is tying it up.
Yeah,
one round go.
A lot of interruptions on both sides, right? But now we're seeing a lot more heavy throw game on Namiwaru, but finds a sequence here to push against the wall here. Not looking too good for Janu. Headbutt.
That is a well-practiced sequence, I think. Like, he knows the opponent's feeling freaked out, and that's where they want to duck. Like, he's almost doing it without watching the opponent.
Throw escape here. Big hill to climb for Janu. needs to check him, and now we're almost at low. Not
there we go.
lead here, but the big low to close it out for Namiwaru. 3 straight rounds, by the way, coming in from a 2-round deficit.
Yeah, he just needed that time to get a feel for the hit timing of the opponent, perhaps, because sometimes it's not just about do you know the character, and he obviously understands the matchup, but what is Janu's timing? How does he like to approach me? And he's found it. He unlocked it for this first match.
True. I think it's just the case of like understanding something, because I lost count, Berserk, with how many times you called the low throw, the crouch throw, just to switch sides, and the practice combo afterwards. So I think, we're going to City. We're going to try and change things out from the taco stage to a more square stage to probably create that separation that Janu kind of needs from the to collect himself before going into more exchanges with Taka.
Yeah, it's possible that I said before, I wasn't seeing anything particularly wrong with Janu's play. It's solid. Jacky, so good. But yeah, that subtle psychological pressure of that stage might have been playing on him. All right, so they're both feeling each other out just to start.
High tension in that stage, but wow, able to finish that sequence. And now Namiwaru has himself in a good position here, but no, gets the mid-check kick there from Jacky.
It's interesting, Namiwaru gave Jacky a lot of space on wake up right there, so a lot of respect, just wanting to see what he's doing here. And it's up to, I think it's up to Namiwaru up to Janu to try and change the pace of the match as he loses this first round, because it's been Namiwaru who has been able to just take a step back and assess where he needs to intercept and impose himself on the match, as he does with the neutral throw.
Yeah, I like that you say that. Kind of just leaving a little slack to hang his opponent, and not really just psychologically overwhelming him. And just like that, 2 throws and the headache throw. We're still at the center of the stage, but Janu not looking good in terms of health here.
And there was a big, that was a huge circular attack. Even if blocked though, it was enough to tell him, you're not going to step.
Yeah, so Namiwaru doing real good work here up against Janu. Throw once again.
So that's part of the psychology, I think. He did the big stomp, and the players are good enough to know, get the punish. So, yeah, the opponents know they need to low block that, but if they're too slow, he's going to low throw you. Okay.
Side check options here. Janu, last attempt here in this game, but no, it's the low hits, and just like that 3 rounds straight in City, go to Namiwaru.
Just when it seemed like Janu was trying to dial in, there was something going on here, and after just a slight break, like he got that side turn hit, he did the step kicks, and then it was his option to win the neutral again. Like, had advantage, but it's Namiwaru who takes it out.
Yeah, one thing you did point out is just allowing him to wake up pressure-free. So, yeah, he needs to find his rhythm in this match, because Namiwaru is actually giving him that space to figure it out, or trying to figure out the timing to open up Taka. But low-high string here, unable to,
I think he
Taka's
doesn't want to let
boy.
Jacky just get into a big flow, because he's got so much damage potential at a burst. Interesting. See the 2-2-Ps? I'm going to just keep control of you at this point.
Yeah.
Okay,
kind
they're
of frustrating him, right? There you go.
Yeah,
Ps, trying to frustrate your timing and try to open me up. Unable to get anything out of that stagger.
Oh, there you go.
Punish.
Okay, that was good stuff by Janu. He weathered the storm, and he replied with his pressure 2P and kept the neutral game to his own advantage.
Ooh,
nice
step. Yeah, on Janu's side. So getting into a flow, like you said, this is where Jacky's most dangerous. Playing around, moving around, playing with the shuffle steps, but big sweep takes him off his feet, and also a stomp on Namiwaru.
And you see it was Namiwaru who went back to basics there. He didn't survive that time, but Janu had the heat. He was really doing the damage there, and it was Namiwaru who went to elbow, 2P, elbow, and it was Janu that had to adjust and say, okay, I'm going to defeat this sequence. Nice fuzzy.
Oh my... Yo, the hugs, the grabs, the side turns on to Taka is just so terrifying. Janu now needs to control the pace of this match. All are hitting, all are red.
He stopped that string pretty nicely, but oh man, Namiwaru, he held on. Nicely done. So it's 2 rounds up to Janu. This is his chance. 1 round only to Namiwaru. He can still make it through here, Janu.
Man, 2-piece to start things out, just to stop the offensive flow. Unable to get the grab here, but it is Janu to get things while jumps back and goes for the launch here.
Oh, I love that circular, and that just freaks the opponent out. Like,
it does.
I can't duck and I can't step. So what does he do next? Straight up string.
Yeah, just Jacky as a string monster there. Once he keeps you in check, now you got to guess the strings. Now you got to guess when your timing is. But yeah, I mean, we can blessed up with amazing circular options. It's definitely something that you want to be able to implore onto your opponents just so you can control the pace of this match as Janu did.
It's quite funny just noticing a comment from the chat. Never thought I'd see myself siding with a Jacky.
Hey man, that's what APAC region brings to you. The Takas are running wild here, and Janu playing on the back foot here. So
yeah, it is rare to see Jacky on the back foot like this, and so suddenly I'm kind of the same way. It's usually like, oh yeah, Jacky, he's oppressive. You've really got to just to him, and you don't expect to see a Jacky under this much pressure. So I kind of feel sorry for the guy.
Wow.
But you know that's. As you say, this is the high level we're playing at.
Was it ever Berserk? Was it ever in your 2025 bingo cards that you'd be rooting for a Jacky in a Virtua Fighter tournament?
Well, I like him just fine, but it's just unexpected. So no, yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, here we go. Both, yeah, okay. These guys, look at that box stepping at the start of the round. There's a lot of respect. They do know what to expect from one another.
True.
Throw attempt. Sometimes if you know your opponent's going to throw, you just launch them, and that's what Janu did. So we're equal on life here. Low throw once again. Hit the wall. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't even need to relaunch you.
So one of the first ring outs, or rare ring outs we did see here, and in statues nonetheless. So kind of the big stage, but still able to find it because Taka is that bully that pushes you towards the wall as he's doing right now.
And that was all off a blocked low. So that was well read there. And the instinct, let's punish this low. But oh yeah, let's rising kick. 66k.
Yeah, rising kick. Let's go for that grab. And now
I should say it's not a while rising attack. It's just his hitbox hits low and mid. So it's really great for wake up.
Scoops up, right?
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, nice.
Not want to be here if you're Jacky, but yep, gets the 3-3 but we get the throw once again.
Okay, he waited too long. He let Jacky just take the initiative, and that's not what you want to do. So Namiwaru is on the back now with 2 rounds to Janu.
But note that 2 games is still on Namiwaru's side, so Janu still has to put in the work here to tie things up. Jab pressure, nice movement onto Janu here.
Ooh, nice evade, and he hesitated just a little because there wasn't a lot of advantage in it. So both players being very respectful here.
Yeah.
Okay. Evade.
Nice.
Oh, that is rough. That is Jacky all over. That is the pressure that we've been talking about. I got to your side. I'm not going to stop. So Janu pulls it back. We're at 2-2. So suddenly we've got a game on our hands. I don't feel sorry for Jacky. Do you?
No, we take it back, chat. We take it back. Jacky, what? Nah, I don't feel it. We root for Taka. My homies root for Taka. But you have to admire how Janu is able to kind of crawl his way out of this situation. It was getting super dominant on Namiwaru's side. Getting quite close.
Yeah, it seems that his task is to just get the pressure off him and then do something unorthodox, just enough to make Taka hesitate. And then and in hesitation, that's where Jacky plays.
Yeah, that's true. He wants you to hesitate. But Taka, oh wow.
Oh, you were ducking?
Crouch.
Don't
Yeah,
you
okay,
duck
I got
against
you.
me?
Yeah, that is very oppressive. Taka now taking the disrespect personally here as he goes for 2 throws and he gets the launch.
Oh man, the the recognition at speed of Navi Waruo to see you're ducking, I have got something for you. Let's set up the whole round.
I got you, my guy. Okay, whiff opportunity here.
Ooh, there's the ducky again. There's the attempted low throw, but Jacky says, no, I'm going to punish you.
Yeah, I'm going to stand on business here as he gets the excellent in round 2. So just really big. I mean, you know, Jacky able to find so much offense from just pokes, but he was able to get that round there.
And it was a nice hit confirm to finish off. He did it slow, but he saw the hit confirm. Here we go. Ooh, that could have been something.
Yeah,
he just wasn't sure. He was poking when he should have been hit confirming. Here we go. Another low throw attempt, but Jacky's saying, no, I'm just going to Abare through this stuff. I'm going to attack you. Nice.
All from stand-up once again. Yeah, aggression. And now Janu finally in the lead in this set. Tried to go for a throw. Got to be very careful. 2Ps just to gain the advantage.
Get off me, get off me. I've got 2Ps for you.
He's got 2 palms for you here. Taka now back on the board in terms of damage.
Couldn't get out of there. He rolled neutral. Oh, okay. Janu was quick on the shake there. Oh, here it is. It's equal rounds now.
Oh, we're at the final round here. We can't expect anything less from the winner. This is winners finals, right? Yes.
Yes.
So, Janu versus...
Oh, no, sorry. Losers semi we've got on the board here. Yeah, losers.
Oh.
It is
winners finals, folks. And look at that. So much offense coming out of Janu's side. Gets stomped for his trouble. Really going down to the wire here, Berserk.
2P evade. There's not much advantage on an evaded 2P. Jacky says, I have 3 knees, and that... What an unnatural thing to do.
Read him and weep, says Janu. The innovative stuttering offense coming from Janu makes me take back my words on how Jacky is we're rooting for him. But I mean, you gotta admire the player Janu. He's here, so he's got his hands full here. 2
different styles, so this is going to be really interesting.
Oh, okay. Shoutouts to Toto. He did give us Kovajiro, so thank you so much, Toto, for that. But now we are going to go back into the match here as we do see that Hato gets the big throw.
So Hato, and that's the low throw again. So both of the Takas are really good at recognizing when the opponent's feeling a bit freaked out and they want to sit low and evade something. Oh, there you go. There's that cancel and a mid kick again.
Yeah. So again, shout out to Toto. I think it's Kobaijiro. So apologies again if we are mispronouncing it, but we're going to go with Kobaijiro for now. Big chop here to open him up by Hato.
Nice stomps there. And really just, this is not what we've seen from Kobaijiro at all. And so it's Hato just really bullying every round so far. Nice. Ooh. There's another one. And it's also, notice, a double palm. So it's cluttered to reverse and it comes out a little bit suddenly. There's there's the back throw. Here's the combo. 1, 2, 3.
Really making you hesitate, right? So not much in terms of offense so far by Kobaijiro since 2-round deficit. But now some lows just open him up at the head, but trying to close it out, gets the finishing sequence, and Hato-sama. Dominant first game.
So there's a few people freaking out because they think Taka might win this tournament, but hey, what's wrong with Taka?
What are we talking about, man? But you got, okay, I don't think we can jump to conclusions just yet because you got Janu on winner's side. We have 2 Takas that can get that contention, but...
well, we're guaranteed to lose one of these Takas.
True. And potentially a Taka mirror match, unless someone doesn't want to run the mirror match, but a Taka mirror match could be very interesting to see.
I'll get to wave my Akira figure around because I think if Hato-san makes it through, I saw Shidosha mention that, Hato does not like mirror matches, so he might go.
There you go.
But he did lose as Akira earlier. So.
True. So maybe he might have figured something out. If he really dislikes the mirror match, could change things up. But back to business here. We are in City.
Let's what does Kobaijiro learn from that mauling in the first round?
Double palms, maybe, to try and avoid that. But how can you avoid when you're being pressured against the wall here?
Wow, so far, they've learned that you don't want to get smashed against the wall.
And that is a lesson paid in full, and 1 round is an expense there. So let's see if we're going to see some more movement. No, button start, but you're going to get grabbed.
That evade, that backstep at the start of the round has made this entire... Ooh, okay, the start of the round went to Hato-san due to that evade at the start, and he's made it through again. That's an excellent...
Too fast to call. Yeah,
this
too
is
fast
the
to
Oi.
call Berserk.
This is the Oi that we saw terrorizing people earlier, and we did what they were doing that was so different and amazing. And now they look like a regular player.
I'll tell you this, Berserk. I think Hato got so comfortable in the Aoi matchup that he is really ready for this. Try and go for a crouch throw. No, gets another headache throw for his troubles. Huge life deficit on the side of Aoi here. Gets pushed out of the wall, and just like that, 3 straight. Hato is looking like a man on a mission here.
I mean, earlier we were saying, hey, it's unusual to feel bad for Jacky. At this point, we were saying, hey, what's going on here? I'm not going to feel bad for Oi at any point. I'm going to cheer for Oi at this stage because we've seen such amazing work done by Kobijiro earlier.
Man.
However,
Yeah.
there's
These
been no
Takas,
sign
man.
of it
These
so far.
Takas, bro. They're wild. They're crazy and they're so strong. But yeah, kind of. I thought Kobaji would be Kobijiro would be in a more advantageous mindset coming into this. But now, he's on the back foot with 2-game deficit.
This time we're seeing a change. There's a nice evasion game and the duck over forcing the throw with and then punish. So sign of life at last.
Yes. Okay. You know, it's a pulse, right? We got to be able to make this heart keep going here. So Kobijiro, chat.
And there's a sequence that we've seen 3 times before. Now we're punished. That's really good. The punch sequence with the low kick cancel into a blockable kick changed into a throw, and Kobijiro is still... Oh, there's that throw. Headbutt. Into the wall.
Against the corner here.
Not enough.
It rolls away, but no, we push you back against the wall. You're on timeout, and no, we throw you back
That was
here.
nasty.
It was. It really was.
Hato read. You watch this... Oh no, it was earlier in the replay. He read the quick get up and just went straight for the throw.
Definitely did. And just like that, even that pulse, even that sign of life here,
Nice
kind of being
evade.
taken away here. Throw escape from the ground though, and now we're back in cruise control here by Hato.
He's mixing up those throws. He doesn't want to get back thrown, so the front throw has been the one that's done the most damage. Ooh, nice. Okay. Hit stop. Hit stop. And I've just got the side turn advantage. So Kobijiro leveling
the
it
double
up.
palms. He tried going for it relentlessly 3 times, but the movement was on point by Kobijiro. Let's see if he's going to continue on going with it. But yeah, we are seeing the momentum kind of swing towards Kobijiro.
2,
Hato
3.
though.
What's the wake up game? Okay. So he didn't get up quick that time, but you're going to get stomped in that case. Hard choice.
Movement.
Ooh, there's the wall stun. So it's
Final
match point
round.
now.
Yeah, Berserk. Final round, survival point, and match point on the side of Hato-sama to continue on here. But can Kobijiro hold on? No.
Oh, he just gagged at the start of the round, walks into it, and the chop finally works. What's the wake up? Okay, we wait. Copper stomp. And so there's a huge, huge mountain to climb, and there it is. That throw will lead to the end of the round. Hato-san, dominant. I think we saw, this was a character, this Oi, the Kobijiro Oi is one that was fantastic. We'll see some.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Let's see your responses as this match starts.
Round 1.
Where did I get those
let's see.
figurines? I got them from Japan. Where do you think? All right, we're starting off, and we've got the launcher, chop chop. And the low throw. You want to wake up crouching? I'm ready to low throw you every time.
We got, tried to go for it again there, but now double palms, but on Akira's
nice
side
double
now.
palm on wake up. So we're back at neutral. Nothing much came of that for Akira. Nice evade and the guard break. So that actually did quite a lot. We're very close now. Nice fuzzy once again. He didn't take anything from the sidestep, but the low attack sees us. So
Yeah.
Do we have Akira fans in the chat? I don't know.
Let us
I don't know
know.
if we had any predictions. But one round up there for Hato-sama.
But Akira now. I mean, this is night and day difference, right? Because we did see in this previous matchup, Akira couldn't really do much. But let's see how we're going to continue on here as Namiwaru tries to get back in this matchup.
We have seen Namiwaru lose at first and then come back to win, so we definitely won't count anyone out at this point, but it's good signs. It's a lot more than we saw from Hato-san earlier.
True.
There he is,
okay.
super dashing elbow. And just a, you know, double palm to finish off, let you know I'm still here.
Just another button check at the end of the round. But, oh, wow, nice evasion on Namiwaru. Throw him.
Oh, and there's the circular, just to let him know you can't step against me. Dragon Lance.
Yep.
That is a nice wall hit, and we've got a full combo. And the wake-up sequence exploited the wake-up beautifully. So that's 3 rounds straight from Hato. He only got 2 out of the whole set earlier, and he goes up 1 match in this losers semi-final.
Yeah, couldn't close it out. As the rounds were progressing, you started to see a little more confidence in his play and kind of scrambly ending it with the 2 Ps, but you saw the movement.
Final.
Yeah, losers finals here. So big stakes here for qualification. I mean, top 4 does qualify, but to win this tournament, they want to make that run towards Janu, who is waiting with that Jacky at grand finals. But so far, I mean, Namiwaru can adjust up against the Akira. We've seen him find success in their first matchup.
And yeah, there's something to be said here. Like, I wonder if after seeing the way Janu played and had to really work to overcome Namiwaru earlier.
Hang on.
Ooh, okay, we've got a change to Brad coming in.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
We've only seen one Brad earlier, and it wasn't Namiwaru, it was Brad.
Yeah, and what I like to point out is the instant change-up here, because Namiwaru really known for that Taka. Immediately understood, all right, the 3 rounds straight didn't work. My favorite, which I thought was kind of back and forth towards the start. So just instantly knows or kind of has an inkling of how to adjust and wants to match the speed and possibly want to be able to kind of be the oppressor here with the Brad.
Yeah, that's the word. I think he wants to take advantage of Brad's long string pressure and disrupt Akira's ability, because Akira's all about fast strikes and doing good damage, getting a counter hit, and then rolling out with a combo. In the defensive game, he was exposed. His Taka wasn't getting the hits in, and he didn't have enough speed in this instance. So Brad might make up for that. Bit of movement at the start of the round.
I think also, didn't Virgo kind of change up to the Brad too? I think he was up against Akira as well. So probably trying to figure out, make a matchup here. Nice throw escape here, but it is Hato that is leading in terms of life though.
Nice. That was very smart by Hato. He went in for the 6P step back and then just waited, because if he had to just continue the sequence, he would have got hit. Okay,
creating space first, but let's see that string pressure come out of Brad, but no, Hato has different plans here. Nice duck from the PK.
Yeah, that
another one.
There's an attempt at the special high with the K. Ooh, nice step into the PK combo. Escape the back throw. Oh, and it's Hato's Akira that just bursts through, says, look, I've got a fast move for you here.
Does. And we did see a little bit of that clinch try to implore itself, but gets a shoulder for his troubles, and now the 2 Ps to interrupt. We haven't seen that much strings from Brad just yet. Okay.
A little guard with Doom attempt there, but just hesitant. 1, 2. Okay, looking for the fast wake up, and Brad says it's my turn. And just as quick at that, it comes back the other way. Hato-san has worked through another 3 rounds. The Brad didn't work. Are we going to see another change?
What are we thinking here, Berserk? I mean, I would say that the Taka did make a bigger impact. The Brad, unfortunately, couldn't get any string pressure going. I mean, we did see attempts at sways to go for the clinch, but back to Taka now. Interesting.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, it's hindsight at this point, but you'd have to say the rally was a mistake, and it's a matter of now take a breath, think about what changed in that match as Taka, because he did defeat Hato-san earlier, so he knows how to do it. He can do it. He's really just got to knuckle down and refocus his mind on the match.
True. And this was the stage they did it in as well, where he was able to get the victory. So maybe he's got to remind himself that he knows what to do. But sidestep option, no, we throw. And now it seems like Namiwaru, gets ducked into trouble.
Oh, that. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice punish, considering he didn't get a punish off the launch attempt, and there was an evade, but he comes back in and Dragon Lance to death.
Yeah, Hato-sama looking real good. Wants to go to the grand finals, but as you said, gets the launch here. Wall pressure, we stomp on him as well.
You're gonna stay on the ground. Let's stomp you. Neutral throw.
Ooh, tried to attempt the throw there, but gets the grab, and now just like that, seems like Hato-sama trying to rally back into this matchup here.
Yeah, a nice little bit of movement, looking for another chance to jab through. Ooh, one touch, one more. And Namiwaru has a round on the board.
Finally on the board, right? I think that was 7 rounds straight onto the side of Hato. So kind of putting, just stopping the bleeding for now. But anything could change with Akira.
Ooh, that whip throw, and then, low throw, here's the combo. 1, 2, 3. I wonder what that hop was all about. That's interesting.
Yeah, maybe a misinput.
Punished.
To the Dragon Lance. And now walks into the super rushing elbow. Breaks the wall as well.
So yeah, there's a different Hato playing right now than what we saw before. He needed to be warm up, I think. So that'll be a question for whoever moves on. Is like, do they play hot? Is Janu cooling down over there, or is that time for him to get ready?
I know, but Hato-sama able to try and find the finishing sequence, ending it with an excellent, incredible performance on Hato-sama, actually making Namiwaru go through the different gauntlet characters here, and Akira sticking it out there.
Hey, just Sega, get onto it.
Shoutouts. Hopefully I'm pretty sure we'll see some new stages, but we're gonna head to the dojo here. No walls to start things out.
Walls. Yeah. So this is a great stage because the walls will drop lift and drop between rounds, so it changes the dynamic about what the edge of the ring is going to be all about. Right. So Janu starting the block sequence well and just imposing a throw. Ooh, and that forced the low throw because that was a hop into low stun.
Yeah, and that had a lot of startup time, so him doing that really caught him. But now 2Ps just try to catching each other off guard, checking the defenses, but that string's going to close it out for Janu.
I think Hato-san made a mistake there because he did it slow, he delayed it. He could have just stopped that sequence.
Those palm strikes have been working out for him, but let's see if he's going to go back to the well there. Able to get the throw after the 3-3P got blocked.
Nice throw escape, and let's get the push to the wall. Resisted. Okay, went under the high, no bounce. And it's Janu's turn. Wanted a little bit more out of that. Taka was too heavy, but he managed to win neutral again, and he's 2 rounds up in this grand final.
Yeah, these final sequence, right? The first one, block punish, now able to create whip opportunities. Janu seems to be firing on all cylinders as well, even though he was on a break. Uh-oh. Oh my, just oppression after oppression sequence. Final sequence here, but able to get that string to close it out.
That's pretty tight. You see that small movement as he was just making sure that he's got adequate space away from the edge of the ring, but it also meant a little bit of a delay on wake up, and Janu was able to reply.
Yeah, in response,
it's Akira, he's back.
Interesting. Get that figurine out once again, folks.
He's here. He's waiting to elbow. But yeah, interesting.
I thought he was actually going to stick it out with Taka for a little bit, but maybe he's kind of warmed up to the Akira.
Yeah, but his Akira's been really good. I actually like this choice. I honestly do. So I think that it's there's been a few moments where like he struggled as Taka there, but he was getting a few side turn hits. He was setting up some block pressure, and I guess he's recognizing like, okay, I can deal with Jacky's attack pressure, but I'm not getting as much out of it with Taka as I need to right now. I'm going to go back to Akira. I was more comfortable. I've played a lot of Akira this tournament. So, yeah, let's see it. I think he's got a good chance.
Yeah, two poster boys of Virtua Fighter here at our grand finals, folks. Jacky and Akira, regarded as one of the best, the top characters, or like we see a lot of the presence of them in tournament. So let's see how Hato is going to kind of change things up with this Akira.
Ready, go!
Side switching. Okay, not too much going on. There's the super dashing elbow combo time. Okay, Hato said, I'm here to play. Jacky says, I don't care, I'm gonna watch you.
Gets that scooping mid kick, but now super dashing elbow just to keep him in check. Sidestep elbow.
Ooh, wow, the defense is so strong. Jeez. Look at that read from a distance.
Final sequence here, goes low that time.
You gotta
Janu.
figure the lows coming.
Yeah, incredible stuff on Janu's side.
Round 2. Ready,
so it's one round up, even though Hato made the first blood in this. The first round went to Janu.
Yeah.
He's up 1-0 in the set.
Look at that, constantly making him guess, canceling out the jackknife kick, and now wall pressure coming in. No, we move.
Nice evade on block. Time for a combo. Okay. Yep. Cancel the punch just to get the 2P into palms.
6P just to check, but my god, able to get the jackknife kick when he needed it. Again, 6P to check the mids to stop him from crouching. And Janu again staggering the pressure for him to open up the defenses of Hato.
Just when we thought Hato was like, he's showing so much patience and he's going to take his turn, Jacky says, no, it's still my turn.
The chat has turned on Jacky. They're rooting for Akira now. Impressive start. 2 rounds, I would say, on Janu's side.
Oh, there's the nice guard break. Back into the wall and pick him up. Okay, nice. Gets the down punch.
Whoa.
Holds on nicely. Watch your feet. Okay, that was nice. So the low kick was evaded, and he just said, "I'm finish this string," because Jacky didn't actually have that much time to attack back.
Yeah, the string realignment, but now 4th round start with a throw. Janu's still kind of in the driver's seat here. 6P just to check. 2 throws in the bag for him in this 4th round.
Nice. The shoulder finish. Good throw escape and block. That was smart.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Jacky. The side wall game is so rough, and part of the problem here is you, as the defender or as the person fighting Jacky, he can actively. It's all about the foot position again, and things happen so fast. There wasn't much time to recognize foot stance, and he got stunned, and then the roundhouse kick knocks you to the wall, and all of a sudden it's over.
Yeah, just I mean, and this stage also really promotes that sidewall, right? And here in the waterfall. So round starts sweep on Janu's side and gets the launcher as well in this exchange.
Into the wall and finish the combo with advantage. Another mid punch. Hato taking his chances, but Jacky saying no. It was just a jab check into the throw. So he's put the conditioning on.
100%. Wow, just the initial start. We switch sides. Tried to delay the string there, but now we're seeing signs of life from Hato. Trying to get the guard break.
Nice. Didn't manage to get the wall for extra hits there, but he's still holding position. Nice.
There you go.
Guard break at Doom.
6P though. Yo, Janu is still on the hunt for these straight hits, but now can he close it out? Super dashing elbow to get that 2nd round. Hato on the board here.
Semicircular there from Hato that set him up to finish that round. So nicely done with 1 round of hits. Moving far away at neutral, and that's not a bad choice considering how fast Akira can move in.
Definitely.
Okay. Wait and watch. Ooh, I think he wanted the wall hit. He was just off axis for that. Yeah.
Gonna make him pay for that. Janu trying to go for the jackknife, pushing him back towards the wall here.
Ooh. A little unlucky there, Hato, because Jacky just went and finished the string, as he said, and you wouldn't expect that with so much room, but he had control.
Yeah, also that ends well. Yeah, Hato's trying to close out this game here. Now we push towards the wall.
His speed on that throw has been quite impressive in this round. It's a down back to forward throw, so it's actually... Oh, and then he finishes the round. It's one on the board now, with Hato fighting his way up from loser's bracket, looking for a reset.
Yeah, Hato just letting the Akira kind of cook a little bit. Like you said, the throws, the speed on it is just so good. And I think maybe now Janu might consider changing up the stage because a lot of the wall exchanges were not in his favor. So we just have to wait and see. It's still going to be an uphill climb for our hero Hato, and Janu is still kind of figuring things out because it was his game all throughout the 2 games.
Yeah, and it is a tight stage. There were a few sequences there which it changed in terms of who was benefiting. We saw a couple of moments where they were both side to wall and Jacky had the advantage, but when Hato made space and was able to attack dead on, he made the most of it.
Okay, so now we're seeing the switch up on the stage here. I wonder where we're gonna land at to just give that temple. So we're gonna see how the change is gonna be on Janu's side.
Okay. Temple with a low wall, a larger stage, so you've got a bit of room before you get to that low wall, but it is pretty freaky when you're up against it.
Go!
Here we go. Hato making space.
Wow.
And nicely done. I think we're just over halfway already in terms of damage in a short space of time. Jacky just poking his way back into contention.
Yep. Oh my god, really opening up the defensive, but no, eat this palm, says Hato. And just like that, yeah, just 2 big sequences on Hato's side for him to gain that round.
Again, there's a moment where he's playing patient, waiting for his turn, and he finally gets it. Ooh, he went to duck that. That is a really tough mid-launching.
True.
Goes for it again, normal hit. Ooh, here we go.
Oh my god. Purple flash just to get the grab from back turn. And now guard break of doom just for Hato to try and pick up the pieces in the second round. But still on the hunt is Janu for some damage.
And it's just all about those fundamentals, but he ran out of time. So that was nice. You see Janu just jab elbowing his way back into contention.
Really high level game we're seeing here. Just 6 Ps just to kind of check the elbow just from to open up Janu.
Jab exchanges, and that's just enough hesitation to throw, and he combos his way through. We're now at 2-2. That was a quick 3 rounds once again from Hato.
Yeah, so Hato kind of just adjusting and making sure that the timing is well, and him trying to adjust towards this matchup and the Akira. Really paying off. I like the wherewithal not to force the Taka match, and his Akira is definitely paying off in strides here.
So it's something we've seen a few times, and again, the value of 3 out of 5, we can't say enough that this game is a game of comebacks. It really swings wildly as the players get used to playing each other, and they're forcing habits on the other player. We'll see if Janu can actually close this out, because he's still at advantage in this grand final.
He is still. Now, nice sequence of movements on both players here. Jackknife kick, cancels, blocks on both sides, but it's him. Oh, it's Hato to get the stagger.
He's playing at distance, just trying to force a whiff, and he'll take a lot. Yeah, really nicely done there by Hato.
Yeah, I didn't need to overextend there. We did see Janu able to kind of turn the tides in really bad sequences. So just tagging the lows just to close that one out. Nice gut punch throw here on the side of Hato.
Nicely done. Forced him into the side turn block and then went for the throw. The throws on side turn are only left or right, so often that's easy to read, but at this speed, even the top players are sometimes going to miss.
Trying to go for that guard break once again, but now it's strings coming out on Janu's side. Jab, 6Ps, but we throw and we try to close this out.
Wow, my back. Jacky says, and it's...
Hey, but Berserk, we're 1 round away from reset point here on the grand final. So Hato, Akira, super dashing elbow to open him up.
And another super dash. So he's forced the block sequence, but actually Janu is not intimidated. Trying to poke his way back into the game. Nice evade and throw. So it's actually quite close for both. Oh, that was so smart.
Gets the stagger. One more with
2 lows. And it's a reset.
Yeah, Hato, the Akira pick paying off here to reset the grand finals. Janu has not found a solution up against this Akira. We're back to 0-0. And let's see what the change is going to be here. We're going to change characters. We're going back to random, by the way. So, again, everything's kind of reset here, but Janu has the option, but he's still sticking with the Jacky.
Yeah, I think both players have shown enough signs that they can win, but there's no point changing character at this stage. They've really got to condition the opponent and put them in a position where they can survive their attack and build an offense that will win the game from here. They've seen enough of one another to work that through. So this is all down to the player and the mind games.
Yeah, and starting off in Deep Mountain here. Again, high tension stage here because you can get the ring out once you side turn or you get the walls. Sweep to start out for Janu, but nice defense on Hato's side. Couldn't throw break that knee.
Nice super dashing elbow into a fuzzy and block just to watch, but Janu is quick enough to recognize and he throws for the first round win.
Wow, round start buttons on Janu's side. Defense on the low here, but he's pulling out strings here, Berserk.
He put himself with back to the wall, and it looked like Hato was going to take a turn to take advantage of it, but he doesn't care where he is. Janu has actually moved all around the stage. He's going to make the most of every situation. 2 rounds up so far in this reset bracket. Ooh,
quick
nice
rounds,
tuck.
right? Oh,
Yeah, very
wow.
quick.
But
Nice fade. Oh, that was sweet. And because it's a short stage, you get all the way to the wall. Extra damage.
Elbow finds its mark here just for put Janu in a bad spot.
Doom.
There you have it, folks. Hato back in this matchup here at Deep Mountain. How many guard breaks? So many guard breaks of Doom he's in
So well
this
read.
set.
He finally blocked on wake up, so. Okay. Poking, elbow, jab, elbow, evade. It's all the fundamentals. Oh, that is the nicest stomp. And Jacky, he's got one little sliver of life. Here comes Hato.
Pixel and a prayer. Gets the throw to close it out. That could have gone sideways for Janu, but yeah, having the wherewithal, a lot of throws, but a lot of guard breaks. So we are seeing the Yomi game being played, a lot of conditioning on both sides here. So still, I would say kind of even.
There. Yeah, like he actually got him on side turn, got the hit, and then did the double palm on block, and then, there's more recovery on block. Just let it. Oh, it's back to Taka. Okay, interesting. Well, look, he's won through to the reset, so he's got a little bit more room. And okay, so perhaps he's felt that Janu has worked out his Akira, and it's time to just change the pace a little bit. Back to Taka. He gave up on Taka last time pretty quickly. He got defeated quite soundly by Janu.
What if he was, that's the big brain play. It was Taka all along.
It was always Taka.
It was always Taka in grand finals. He just wanted to, Akira was like the pawn or like the meat shield, and then Taka comes in as the big boss character that we are going to see here. So who knows? That could have been the big brain play, or like you said, maybe, all right, the Akira's kind of figured out here those convincing rounds that Jacky was able to get off me with the Akira. So maybe going back to the main with Hato here on the Taka.
And he's actually hovering over Shun, like he deliberately wants to out stage, it looked. So, I mean, Taka does have a lot of carry once he launches. So, I guess he wants to create that pressure without having the danger of Jacky turning it into a sidewall hit into combo situation. So, maybe that's what's going on here, but he's hovering over this a lot. Is this thinking time? Like, he's really got a lot to consider about this.
Yeah, I think this is very important because you don't want, like you said, with Janu and Jacky, they're momentum based. Like this is a very pivotal moment because if it's two games up, man, the momentum is really on his side. So this is a very telling matchup that he has to consider. If it's going to be Shrine or if it's going to be in a close quarter stage. Like you said, Taka is kind of a ring out specialist with the way he can kind of bully you into the corner and just get you ring out.
So yeah, still hovering. I wonder if there's any little bit of a delay on the player's side. Maybe he's just taking a little bit of time on this to sip a drink and cool down. Make sure, that is a tactic we've seen even at offline tournaments. It's like sometimes you're going to stick with your character. Like he's already changed character in this instance, but sometimes you see players go back to character select and just take a moment.
Do you think the Taka switch is... Because I thought the Akira was kind of cooking, but
yeah,
he wants to change it early on.
We'll soon find out. Okay. So he sipped his drink and we're going back to Palace. Okay.
6 by 6.
Okay, so I've got to theorize on this one. Yeah, Palace.
Ooh.
So, yeah, okay. It makes sense. I mean, if Jacky backdashes at the start of the round and he decides to just do Taka's launch, then he'll hit the wall and that's most of your life gone. So there's those sort of scenarios to consider.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a whole choice. It's right. He's changed to Taka and the stage is part of the change.
Possibly. So let's see how Janu can kind of adjust because he's already found out how to handle the Akira, but now has to change things back up to face the Taka.
Ooh, there it is. That's that wall hit you want. So first blood in the round, first hit, first combo.
Ooh, gets the throw here, headbutt back against the wall. Oh man, so much damage on Taka. Ooh, sidestep the credit card swipe. Double push mid there to close it out for Hato.
Round 2.
So it's one round up, doing just what he needs to do with the change up, and we'll see if Janu adjusts once again.
Gets the half circle throw here just to add more damage on the board. We dash on in for that big launching kick.
Ooh, so he chose the wrong combo there to make the most of it, but he's got the side turn sequence. You don't really get knocked out, you get knocked the hell out here.
That's true.
We don't like those elves in this house.
In this palace. Oh, nice string punish there. Back turn. No, 2P gets blocked out as well. Here's a throw for your troubles.
Just a nice elbow to keep him in check. Keep the wall to Jacky's back. And now we've turned it around. Okay.
2 throws just for waking up here. So now Janu gets the launch.
The
staggers.
Okay. So I think there was a lot in the earlier round from Hato, which was focusing on getting throws, and I think Janu's read it. He's just striking through it all.
He is.
Oh wow!
Tries to go for another launch. Stagger against the wall. This is where Taka wants to be.
Nice
stomp again.
Jab and throw. There it is. So that's part of the conditioning, and it's pretty fundamental. I mean, you've just caught a heap of damage. You had a wall hit, jab, throw. It's gonna get the best of it.
Okay, 2Ps from both sides. We're blocking. You got to be very careful. It seems like Hato's win condition is to grab at the start.
Move. He's trying to keep Jacky under control, but he won't be controlled. He's going to keep attacking. Okay, one attempt at the hit launch. Ooh, no wall this time.
Here. Gets the throw to close it out. And yeah, like you pointed out, Jacky just constantly being a moving target, right? The grab at the start was working out, but Janu's still able to eke it out, giving the advantage 2-0 in this race to 3. We've already reset everything. Now it's up to Hato to decide on how he's going to control the next match.
Yeah, I think there's like the psychology is in effect. I think there was a definite attempt to just push Janu into a situation where he feels like he's got a block, and he was going for throw setups. But Janu's interpreted it correctly, and he's gone a bit wild. He's said, "I'm going to strike. I'm going to abare. I'm going to hit you. You've got me blocking." And there hasn't been much of that. So he's in terms of being forced to block and taking throw. So we're back to Akira.
Back to Akira, back to the training room. So Hato probably trying out the Taka. Hopefully it's not too late. 2Ps, but grab game still on Janu's side.
Yeah, the 2Ps into a side turn guard break attempt, and Janu read it. He evaded it. There's that first round.
Clean, precision offense on Janu's side. So Hato's still on the back foot here, but the Akira hopefully doesn't lose steam in his next 3 matches that he needs to win. 3 rounds at least.
Oh, that's
wow.
nice. There's some classic Akira pressure there, and at distance. So we're just working each other out at this point again. Didn't get any advantage off that guard break. But the poking is just going Janu's way.
Oh, the duck and able to actually, the defense able to let out here. So now, match point, grand finals point here on Janu's side. He did get reset, but we started out with a grab. Movement, interruption, super dashing elbow. We move, says Janu, but we still continue to keep grabbing here.
Nice block on the Dragon Lance sequence, and he's got the advantage now. Just a sliver of life left, and that is it. Janu has made it through after being reset in the grand after a huge run by Hato, and Jacky remains supreme. Amazing work there by Janu, who seemed, for a long time, he seemed like, hey, this is kind of a normal Jacky, and he seems to be having struggles.